Hello, boys and girls. Welcome along. I feel like it's been ages since you've been on a stream. When was the last time you were on a stream?
Since last time I was in here.
Do you not like Lego anymore?
Well, you don't let me join in with the Black Pearl, so I've been colouring instead.
You wouldn't have done it on camera. And in fact, everyone saw the video and there was evidence of the Black Pearl of me trying to wake you up and get you to do a bag and you refused.
Do you know why?
Because you were asleep.
He's mean. Oh.
There was 4 bags in a row that were just building cannons. You could have done 2 of those. It was just the same over and over again. But hello everybody, how are we doing? Welcome along. It is stream o'clock. And I am going to be completing my collection of these, not Harry Potter's, but upscaled minifigures. I started doing it on the last stream. I got halfway through, well, this pack. I did the Harry Potter. I need to do the Hermione one, so we're going to start off with Hermione. And then when we've done that, we're going to be doing one of the new sets that came out. I said correctly. We'll be doing one of the new sets that came out yesterday. We'll be doing one of the new sets that came out yesterday, the upscaled spaceman. I've got the baby one. This is the full-size one. The little red baby one, but this is the big blue one. And I do have a full collection of them. We're going to get a shelf of upscaled minifigures and keep them all together. It might be on the landing, actually. Might do it on the landing, because that's where they all are at the moment, at various parts of the landing.
But when you
we might just have a row of them.
That's a great shop.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
It's just empty.
But I don't think there's space for it. I'd have to move the minifigures. People can't see what we're talking about.
No, but because when...
We'll talk about it off camera, because they cannot see what you're pointing at. Marcus, thank you very much for 2 months on the Wall of Fame. Got my ginger cat today and the F1 Apex car. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Ginger cat.
Oh my God, watch our videos. I literally, on whenever it was, Saturday night, Friday night maybe, I sent her the video I made. Every set. I sent you every set coming out on March. Said, watch this video and tell me what you want. I knew she didn't watch it. And she hasn't watched the Lego shopping video either.
I went through it very fast.
So yours is on the way. I think it's coming tomorrow, actually. I had the dispatch. No, not a ginger cat. Your art set. You haven't asked for a ginger cat. If you want a ginger cat to add to your pile, we can get you a ginger cat for your pile. Your pile is withering. But that's because she doesn't look at what's coming out. What are you building anyway? People are going to want to know what you're doing. Anna is continuing to build one of the February sets that she started on the last stream.
Flower. No, this came out. This was not January.
February, I think I said.
Yeah.
February, the first set came out, and I think you started that before Bricktastic. It's been a little while.
I just did this before the cruise.
Really?
I haven't touched Lego since then.
That can't be right.
That's right.
That was over a month. That was nearly a month ago now. Has Anna been on in the last month? Why have we paid you this month? If you've not been on the stream.
Because I keep you alive.
I just realised she got paid. She's done no work. Goodness me. No, you did. You came on the cruise and you came to Bricktastic. You've been in some videos. I'll allow it. I'll be docking up.
See how wet I got?
Excuse me?
On Bricktastic.
Nobody did see how wet you got at Bricktastic. She really liked it there.
Me and Pab was so wet.
Tom, thank you very much for the super chat. Happy anniversary to the channel. The content has helped me through some really hard times. I'm incredibly grateful to this community. Glad we were happy to help, and thank you for being part of the community. Did you know it was our birthday yesterday? It was 2 years at the 2-year anniversary of me uploading a random TikTok on my personal TikTok of us going to the Lego store in Birmingham. It got like 600,000 views, and on the way, and like the next day, we were like, "Shall we do a Lego channel then?"
And it's been 3 years since we moved out today, so.
Have I started my cosy colouring book? What, the one we bought in Manchester? I did like 5 pages while we were still in Manchester. Me and Anna had a colour festival. On the table in the hotel room while we were still in Manchester.
Watching?
The Apprentice, I think.
Yeah.
Am I doing shadowing technique? No. Come on now, I'm colourblind.
I do sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't think I've got the right pens to do that. Do you have the right pens to do that? I do. I don't know how to do it.
I do.
You do. Okay. Yeah. The Art Factory has shot to the top of my back. It is a really nice set. Really nice set. Should I start building my set? Where have I put the pieces for Hermione? So I've got the second instruction book here, but
I don't know whether you got this.
I probably did. I'll have a look in a minute. What bag lumber are you looking for? 5?
I have no idea.
5. Multiple 5s because it's an older set. How many 5s have we got? 2 5s. 2 5s makes what? 10. Exactly. What am I building today? I'm starting with Hermione, and then I'm doing the...
Where's the thing?
Right in front of you.
No, I couldn't see it.
I'm starting with my Hermione upscaled minifigure that I didn't finish on the last stream, and then I'm going to do the space baby, not the space baby, the spaceman upscaled minifigure. Just finishing off the upscaled minifigure collection today, and then hopefully on Friday my Kevin will be here, because Anna got her Kevin from the Lego store yesterday. My Kevin hasn't arrived, so similar to your Monet painting, my Kevin hasn't arrived yet that I pre-ordered.
I got a new phone, but look at the pops on here. God, it's Evie. It's so sweet.
No, we've already got the points for that. Ah. Right then, Hermione. I got the Ford car on Whatnot for £10. I need to figure out how Whatnot works. I'm waiting for them to sponsor us before I look into it. I don't want to do it and not get paid for it when surely at some point they'll offer to pay us to do it. You would think. It was very hot at Bricktastic. It was very hot at Bricktastic.
It was very wet outside.
Yeah, Anna got soaked on the way back because she can't push her wheelie thing, which I still can't remember the name of. What's it called?
A rollator.
A rollator. She can't push her rollator and hold an umbrella at the same time. So me and Pab tried valiantly to use our umbrellas to keep her dry.
He did nothing. He had his coat that had a hood on, and he had an umbrella, and he didn't give any.
Do you know how I tried? By bringing Pab along so he could do it. I had to keep myself dry. I was vlogging. Pabby was there. Pabby had it covered. I didn't want to. I was letting him have his gentleman moment. I can be a gentleman every day.
I was very wet.
Pab doesn't see you very often. He has to impress you when he does.
Oh no, that's on the walls. Oh.
Excited to catch a live stream while at work. Lovely, lovely, lovely. My March 1st pre-orders have only been dispatched today. When did you pre-order? Because I've had a few people on TikTok say that, and I mean, I think my March pre-orders were dispatched on like Thursday last week, and then they take a few days to come through, so they didn't arrive until today. So I guess you could order Saturday afternoon and them still count as pre-orders, but you can't expect them early or even on time, because regardless of how you order from Lego, they always take like 3 or 4 days. But I think
they would make that better.
Yeah, well, I've written the script for a video today that will be coming out later in the week addressing exactly that issue. What I would do to improve the pre-order system. Because I think if they improve pre-orders, it improves everything around launch days, so we don't have stuff like yesterday when it's mega busy.
David, give it.
What's he got in his face?
I don't know. Give it. Give it.
Being a butthead. Stupid animal. Just kick him out if he's chewing Lego.
Go away. Goodbye. Out.
We're doing stripes. I think it's Hermione's stripy trousers. My Zelda came on the 1st. I was shocked. Wow. Did mine 2 weeks ago and only got it dispatched today. It is odd. Like I was saying, there was someone on TikTok who said they pre-ordered those back in January and they only dispatched today. Whereas I did mine middle of February and they dispatched on Thursday and arrived today. But I was surprised when the Pokemon stuff arrived on launch day. That's completely unheard of for Lego. I guess they know that Pokemon people would have freaked out if it got to launch day and they didn't get their sets. But I saw a lot of people got those early. I didn't get mine early. But at least I got them on launch day, which, like I say, very unusual for Lego.
Trying getting them in the door by myself.
I was busy.
The man laughed at me.
It is a big, heavy box. We'll have this stuff silent.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Oh, you need
it's
to
all
learn.
new. I still don't know how to use a new phone.
I mean, if you just ask Siri to make it silent, she'll do it.
I bet I could put it on Do Not Disturb. Let's do that.
Where's my piece? Did we go see The Office? We haven't been to see it yet. We're hopefully going this week. We just haven't had the time. We're so busy, and realistically can't do anything this tax year anyway. So,
David.
So we're trying to delay having to make a decision until we get into April anyway. So hopefully it will still be available once we get to April. We shall see, I guess. But yeah, we will go and see it. It's just, like we talked a little bit about it on the last stream, it's just come at the wrong time. We've got to pay for Florida this month. So we can't really spend thousands on that and then more thousands on a new office all at the same time. But we're committed to Florida. I think if the office had come along earlier, we probably wouldn't have booked Florida for now, so we'd have prioritised the office. But with the Florida trip already booked, and with Pab coming along as well, we can't just be like, actually, you know what, we're getting an office instead. Sorry, Pab, here's your deposit back. Not that I'd want to anyway, because I really want to go. But yeah, it's 6 months too early. The plan for this year, when I had the year planned out in my brain, is new office in the summer. Finish the current Lego City, new office in the summer was always the plan. So it is a smidgen early.
What's going on here?
Just saw the office video. Have you thought about the UV filter film for the windows? I mean, the windows will be completely blocked anyway. They'll be completely covered in the audio treatment. Me and Matt have already got a plan. I say me and Matt. Matt already has a plan for combining audio treatment for the space with completely blocking the light from the windows.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we're completely in control of all of the light and sound. So we've got that covered. That's one of the reasons why it'd be so expensive, because it's going to cost us thousands to make it into a studio once we get it. You're right there.
So hot in here.
It's getting hot
The
in
window
here.
open.
Yes, the window's open.
Check it.
I don't need to check it. I literally opened it myself like 20 minutes ago. Check it. Oh. Going to Springfield, Spalding on Thursday, hoping to find discounted sets. There's been a few there, a couple of times we've been.
Yeah, but they know they're only one.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not mega discounted, but they're better than full price. I know you said the Art Factory won't need much work to integrate. Any idea what might be needed? Just an extra plate on the bottom, and then it'll be the same height as the other modulars in the city. I don't think it matters that the curb is different, that the pavement's different. You get variety of that in cities. It doesn't all need to be completely uniform. So I think, yeah, just make it the same height as everything else, and it'll be fine. Just plonk it straight in. You know I love plonking. I am a plonker. And we'll have no yawning from you, young lady. Absolutely zero yawning. Where is the piece that I need?
That's not much.
Why can't I found it? I watched the Lego Smart Play demo last night. It seems to be an expensive way of making shooting sounds. I mean, obviously I've got no interest in Star Wars, so I've not paid a huge amount of attention to it. I would say, just because that's what they're doing with it in this first version of it, that doesn't mean that's all it can do. I think there is a lot of potential for some quite cool stuff with it. The smart
Yeah,
play
like what?
stuff. What do you mean, like what? It literally can. It's got a way of interacting with any other Lego device and playing sound, doing light. You can have it so it could create movement. It's very clever. You can do all sorts of automation with it. It's just a whole load of sensors, which is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a way to do integrated light within sets. But yeah, the current version of it, it's not something I imagine I'll ever own any of. I'm not rushing out to buy an even more expensive Millennium Falcon than the one that already exists. And I think even if you do, I don't think the Millennium Falcon has the brick. I think the Millennium Falcon is Smart Play compatible, but doesn't actually have this smart brick. So you'd still have to get one of the other sets as well, which is double crazy with bells on. But like I said in the video yesterday, nobody was buying that in store. And I've watched a few 1st of March shopping videos now, and everyone's saying the same thing. There's lots of everything selling apart from Smart Play. Lego are pushing Smart Play really hard, but I don't think anyone's actually buying it.
It's
So-
for children.
Yeah, but
If you buy-
children aren't buying it. I mean, Lego are quite open about it being aimed at children, but I don't think it's appealing to children either. So I suspect it won't be long for this world. It'll be another failed experiment. But it's better than them just not trying to innovate, which is the alternative.
They are going up against technology, aren't they?
Did you read the Winnie the Pooh books before buying the Pooh and Piglet sets? As if I'm not already a Winnie the Pooh expert. Come on now. I've watched so much Winnie the Pooh in my life. I don't need to read the books. I am a Pooh guy. I love Pooh. So no, didn't need to. I've seen all the best films, like pretty much everything Winnie the Pooh's ever produced. It's just stuff like Star Wars and James Bond and Indiana Jones I've not seen. But I've seen Pooh, obviously. Come on now. Come on.
So then we'll see his t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. I had my Pooh shirt on. Not to be confused with my pooing shirt.
He doesn't have a pooing shirt.
My dad has pooing shorts. For when he
Yeah.
goes away in his caravan. Not that he has a caravan anymore. But when we were kids, we'd always get told he had his pooing shorts on, so we knew where he was going.
What, so you just put on a pair of shorts and then that's it, you
Yeah,
don't...
we'd know where he was going. He had his pooing shorts on.
No, so
His
weird.
pooing shorts and then his little wash bag that had a toilet roll and a newspaper in. And we knew exactly
Where'd he
where he
get
was
the
off to.
newspaper from?
The shop on the site. This was the 90s, remember? He couldn't take his phone with him, he needed a newspaper. If Lego added a new Lego store to the UK, where would it be?
In the east.
I mean, we know the next one is at Oxford, which is an area that doesn't really need one. But where they should add one is the East Midlands. Because we've talked about it so many times. There's that whole area from like Nottingham, Lincoln, Derby, Leicester, all the way across to Peterborough, Norwich, down into Essex. I saw a video today, someone said there's not a single Lego store in Essex, which is insane. So that's Essex, Suffolk, Norfolk, Cambridgeshire, Lincolnshire, Derbyshire, Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire, Northamptonshire, this whole swathe of the country that doesn't have a Lego store.
Do
So,
people not
In
do
the
Lego there?
in the middle of that area would be the logical place to put it. So somewhere like, I mean, it wouldn't be Peterborough because there's not enough rich people in Peterborough, but somewhere like Leicester or Nottingham would make sense as a starting point. And then I think there's a strong argument to stick one in Norwich. And then, yeah, continue to fill that area up from there.
I'm just gonna disappear for a minute.
Ah, just going trumping.
No, I'm gonna go get some medicine.
Oh, medicine is it?
I think it's in my room. Oh.
Is Dave staying? Oh no, he's gone. Dave has gone as well.
I've got the piece of Lego we had.
Good. Is that the right way around, Kevin? Kevin Chapman? Yes, it is. Ah, crumb knuckles. It's all crumbled. It's all fallen apart. It's all gone wrong. Ah, pigeon ferrets. Did you manage to get the Pokemon inside the droid? Yeah, it wasn't really a challenge in the end, was it? It was available all day on Sunday, whenever it was. I don't think it sold out until... I think that's for this set. I don't think it sold out until like middle of the afternoon. So, yeah, anyone who wanted it got it. If they knew it was happening. Anyone who wanted it and knew it was happening got it, because it wasn't have to do it by midnight or you miss out. We need another one in Sussex. We only have Brighton. I mean, yeah, Brighton's plenty. That covers everywhere south of London on that side. You don't need another one down there. I just described a quarter of the country that doesn't have one in. You can be all right doing the drive to Brighton or up to Bluewater. You'll be all right.
I don't know what it is about this room. Oh, God.
I think the next Lego store should be Spalding. Again, they tend to put them at places where there's lots of rich people.
The thing is, on the signage, it has the big Lego
Yeah.
sign. And
I tell you where
thing.
the most logical place to put one would be, for anyone who knows the middle of the country. The obvious place where I can't believe there's not one is Rushton Lakes.
I know.
Because it's full of all the designery
things.
places and posh things. I know Rushden itself isn't a place that's known for being particularly affluent.
No, but lakes.
People travel
Miles.
from all over the East Midlands to go to Rushden Lakes.
Your girls did, don't
Yeah,
they?
and I cannot believe there's not a Lego store there. It seems bonkers.
We
So
haven't been for a while. We should check.
No.
There isn't one.
That's the well. I know there's not one. I
Where?
would know, but yeah, that's where there should be one.
Is-
Rushden Lakes.
I'm seeming to be. Oh, there we go.
Very surprising that specific gift for purchase is
I
still
need to
available
check.
3 days after release. Yeah, definitely.
Let's have a look. Because
I
there was
mean-
something, wasn't there?
We would have known if there'd have been one opening there. Bearing in mind, I can reel off every UK store just like that, so I know there's not one there. I can see the map in my head.
Stores. Let's have a look.
Dutchy here. Was nice to see that store in Gouda. You're planning your own future shop. We'd love to. I mean, that's why we found the office that we're hoping to have a look at.
That's. I thought for a minute it's
Yeah.
not Lego. It's Loco.
There we have a little tie. Yeah, what I was looking for on the internet when I found the office was retail units to see if it was feasible. Couldn't find anywhere that was feasible.
There's something called Mooch there.
Nice.
For bags.
But that's how we stumbled across the office. We'd love to do the shop one day, but we talked about it quite a lot. Weirdly, we talked about it quite a lot on my Football Manager stream the other day. The problem with it at the moment is Anna is not in a position to run it full time on her own, which is what she'd have to do at the moment.
Oh, I would. If they could collect, if they want a tier, they collect it, then I'd be fine.
I mean, you wouldn't. You couldn't run a shop on your own. With no lunch breaks, no opportunity to sit down, doing all the stock yourself, stacking all the shelves yourself, doing all the lifting yourself. And yeah, she just can't do it.
Doctors.
Yeah.
Help me.
If we ever get to the point where Anna can run it completely on her own, because I'm busy with all the social media stuff, then we can look into it a little bit more seriously. But yeah, what the result we got to on my Football Manager stream the other night was it becomes feasible when the channel is so successful that we can just immediately hire like a team of 5 people to run it with her.
I don't think I'd need 5 people.
I mean, assuming you were open 7 days a week, you probably would, because
I don't
people would
work
need
3
days
hours
off.
a month.
She works 3 hours a day when she does the streams, and she does do some off-camera stuff, as we both do. It's not just sitting in front of the camera playing with toys. There's a lot more to running this business than that. The less glamorous stuff. Please do not put a Lego store at Rushden Lakes. My wallet couldn't handle that, a 5-minute walk away. But you acknowledge it would be a sensible place to put it, right? If you were going to put it anyway. I guess the only thing stopping them put it at Rushden Lakes is it's relatively close to Milton Keynes. So
That's like the only thing.
yeah, I mean it's what, half an hour from Milton Keynes where there's already one, and it's like, okay, you probably don't need one that close to Milton Keynes. But
Oh, fudgy cakes.
it does seem mad that there's not one at Rushden Lakes. I'm on the North Wales coast. My closest store is Liverpool. Yeah, sounds like you've got a much closer store than someone who lives in Norwich, for example, or Lincoln,
Lincoln.
or Peterborough. The fact there's not one in Cambridge, I found flabbergasting as well. Cambridge is another place that screams, surely there's a Lego store here. How do you not have a Lego store in Cambridge? They've got a Tesla store in the middle of the shopping centre in Cambridge, for goodness sake. How do they not have a Lego store?
Right, this goes here.
That would at least fill the southern half of the void area.
I do keep Kevin alive.
That is Anna's main job. Making sure I drink beverages, making sure I eat foods, making sure I don't do anything really dangerous.
Make sure you don't do anything.
Accompanying me on adventures, so that I don't go home with another family by mistake.
Oh, it's happened.
I mean, I've never actually gone home with another
You
family, but
followed
I've
people.
wandered off with people by mistake before.
I watched him this one. It's quite funny.
And I do have a habit of following people. Like, if someone looks like they know where they're going, I'll probably follow them.
If they're short, can I have another tissue, please?
You can have another tissue. open one in Newcastle and I work for you every day and I can run it remotely. Yeah, I don't. This is what I mean. We need to.
In London, there's one where you just sit down at a table, you scan a QR code, and then it tells you what locker the thing is in, and then you go and do it.
That sounds very snazzified. But yeah, I think the office is the next step. And then sensibly, I was thinking about this when I was trying to get to sleep last night. The sensible growth strategy is we get the office first. We dedicate a corner of the office for Anna to run a Bricklink store out of. And we start off as a Bricklink store.
Oh, that's not fun. Bricklinks.
Well, that's part of the job. You have to be sorting Lego and doing all of that stuff. So we find out if she actually enjoys the nitty gritty of it. Because it's not just making cups of tea for people and watching them make castles. There's all the actual boring stuff. So we'll see if she enjoys the boring stuff of a Bricklink store. And then expand from there.
Not with people though, is it? I like working with people.
Yeah, but you need to build a customer base first, which you do with Bricklink. I imagine the vast majority of these independent Lego stores started as Bricklink stores and then expanded out from there once they had a customer base. Because then you're less reliant on people walking through your door, which they won't do initially. We'd have a bit of an advantage because of our existing following, but I don't think people are going to travel from all over the country on a regular basis just to come to our shop. Especially when it's more expensive than all the other ones. Because it would have to be. For it to actually be viable.
Oh, it's like 1,000 degrees in here.
What are we building? Anna is building the flower wall that came out in February. I'm building the Hermione upscaled minifigure. And then I'm building the new astronaut upscaled minifigure that came out yesterday. But I'm just getting the Harry Potter set that I've got a Bricktastic finished first, because I started this on the last stream. And it took ages. It was so much more involved than the other upscale minifigures have been. They've certainly mastered the technique since they made these first Harry Potter ones. These are much fiddlier. Well, exactly. I suspect these were a bit of a flop at the time because they brought these out in like 2021 and then didn't touch upscale minifigures again for several years. This is now. Well, it does. They released these two. They didn't really work, so they didn't release any more. I imagine if these had sold really, really well, they'd have done Ron and Voldemort and all the other characters that you would recognise, and there'd be loads of them by now. But the fact there's just these two, and then they stopped.
Why are you on the wrong side?
But apparently there's a Darth Vader one coming this year. And you know I'm a big fan of Gareth Vader. When are you due to travel to the US if it soon brings snowsuits and thermals? I mean, we're going to Florida. I don't think we need snowsuits.
Have you seen it?
What, there's currently snow in Florida?
I think so, yeah.
Well, then we're not going. There's no point. We may as well go to Paris. It's much cheaper.
But we've done that so many times.
Yeah, because it's great. I genuinely think my feedback after Florida is going to be, it was good, but it's not as good as Paris. That's genuinely what I'm expecting my review to be. Because it all just looks a bit far apart compared to what we're used to, yeah. I like being in the bubble the whole time. And it looks like I'm going to have to leave the bubble every day in America.
I don't think you have to leave it's just a massive, massive area.
We'll see. Oh. I've used Lego to wash. I have used Lego to wash this evening. I have used Lego, not I've used Lego. I have some used Lego to wash this evening. Now I understand. I'm like, you're washing something with Lego? I don't understand. Can I have that back?
Yeah, but look.
It's supposed to be like that. Please don't break it.
I could break it, aren't I?
Well, you were squeezing it in a place it should not be squozen. I mean, I don't just grab yours out your hand and start pushing it in places it shouldn't be pushed. You're staying at Disney, you don't leave, you hop on a bus to the park. I don't like buses.
Well, never mind.
I'll be getting Ubers, thank you.
I don't think there's Ubers in the park areas though.
Won't be getting buses.
Walk then.
there was a massive Lego pick-a-brick warehouse opening in Legoland Windsor, like the one in Legoland Germany, would you be broke? Probably not. I mean, I don't spend a huge amount. I'm much more a sets guy than a pick-a-brick guy. I get pick-a-brick when I need it, reluctantly. I literally describe it in videos as boring Lego. It's like the necessary Lego that you have to get because you need boring grey bricks to fill gaps in the city. But yeah, I buy sets way more than I buy parts.
He does.
I like following instructions. I don't want to have to think for myself.
Oh God, why is this got loads of
I
bags in?
think for myself all day, every day. I use Lego to shut my brain off.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
Well, you're the one sat here. So
It's
please.
your stuff.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Onions. I don't know why this piece isn't involved somewhere. It feels like it should be. No, don't do that.
I was trying to pick it up, but it went. See, I think these are supposed to be somewhere. Oh, they are.
Ah, I see what I've done wrong. You handsome turtle. That goes on there.
They're all...
Boom, that's better. That piece Dave had is not from this set,
Why
so I don't
do
know
I-
where he's got that from.
What's that?
Same thing it was every time you ask. The thing telling me when the next football match is. No Pokemon tape. I'm not doing the Pokemon on stream. In the nicest possible way, boys and girls. We spent like £800 on Pokemon. I need to maximise the return. It's got to be videos. So there'll be one big video of me building all of the sets, and then each set and probably each of the 3 elements of the main set will each have their own TikTok and reel as well. So I'll be flooding Pokemon video content at you over the next week or so, because yeah, streams just don't. I mean, streams are great, but they don't pay the way videos do. So we have to sometimes make accounting decisions. Can I help you?
No.
You look like you're offering me something.
I just got these. 5 of these, and nowhere. But that's the last page,
Right.
and I can't find where 5 of these are supposed to go.
Well, I imagine you'll notice when you start adding stuff. You'll be like, "Oh, there's nothing there." I wouldn't worry about it for now.
5 is just seems too many.
Which one do you think is more worth it, the Daily Bugle or the Avengers Tower? Depends how you define worth it. You won't get the Daily Bugle at retail price now, so based on what you'd actually pay for them today, the Avengers Tower is more worth it
David!
because it's cheaper and bigger. Based
No.
on original retail price, maybe the Daily Bugle.
Could you turn and just get them batteries so we don't eat them? Thank you. You never know with the dog. You're a good boy though. Everyone wants to see you.
How are you finding the Hobbit / Lord of the Rings books?
Here.
Boring.
Dave, come here. Come here. There he
I
is.
read quite quickly.
There he is, look.
But I've been on The Hobbit for like 2 weeks, and I read for maybe 20 minutes, and I'm just so bored. They're not doing anything. I'm like 3/4 of the way through. I don't think they've done anything yet.
Kevin, why is there a shark and penguins in this Colosseum?
Because that's where
Why is there a shark?
I'm gonna fill it with sharks. It's
I
yours.
don't know if you can see.
People keep giving us sharks. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill it with sharks. I don't know why the penguins are in there, but yeah, I am planning on filling that with sharks. Because people, the
Look, people give me
old Creator 3-in-1 shark we've been given at conventions by people like 4 or 5 times now. Plus that's the new one that came out in January this year. But I think I'm just going to build all the ones we've been given and just fill up that Colosseum with
I
sharks.
do actually want to do one of the other builds. The thing with the dangly thing. Is that a set behind you?
Like that?
No, the girl.
That?
Yeah.
No, that's minifigures.
I'd love to do that.
You've got that minifigure.
I know, but I'd love to make it that big.
She's looking at the pussy from the minifigure series that just came out that's on the side of the box.
Well, this is bag 2, everyone. Dave is 12. He's getting old now, bless him.
How did I attach the speed champions to the wall? It's on a big load of plates that are all attached to each other, and then they've been nailed into the wall.
Tell them who it's by and
The design is by Hall of Fame Builder, who you can find on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you search Hoff Builder, I think it's hoffbuilder.com. If you just search Hoff Builder, HOF, Hall of Fame, Hoff Builder. If you just search for that on Google, you'll find their website, and from there you can buy the design. I warn you, it's very parts intensive, and some of the parts are quite expensive as well. It probably cost me about £400 in parts to do. But it does look cool.
You didn't woohoo me.
Woohoo! I didn't realise it was bag 2. So yeah, do it at your own peril. If you want a cheaper solution, those little brickify things that we used to have in the old house are much cheaper. But I think this looks much cooler. So that means it was worth it.
Oh, how do you stick them vertically? You just put an extra
brick
on.
Literally just put a brick on the base and then stick it onto the base plate. Lego clutch power. Good old Lego clutching away. Are you making an appearance at Wrexham Brick event? No, we don't go that far. I tend to only go to the brick events that are within like an hour of our house, unless it's a really big one like Bricktastic.
Which is 2 upwards.
Yeah.
More like 3 upwards.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a little bit more than that. But yeah, the next one I'll be at. I did look at going to London Brick Festival, which is this Sunday, but I put into Google Maps what time would I need to leave home to arrive for 9:45, so it's a 10 o'clock start, and I'd have to get the train. I'm not driving into central London because it's near King's Cross, and in order for me to get there for 9:45 on a Sunday morning, I have to leave home at 9:30 Saturday night and then sleep in London. And I'm like, I don't need to go that badly to an event at a hotel in London that's going to be smaller and not as good as some of the bigger events elsewhere. It's great if you're in London. I don't think there's any reason to travel from outside of London to go to it. So the next event I'll be at now is Brickish Weekend at the Space Centre in Leicester in a couple of weeks' time.
Again?
Well, it does it once a year.
Did you just go to the Space
A year ago.
Wow.
And I'll be going again in a couple of weeks. You can come as well if you want.
Oh,
It's a good event. A lot of the mocks from
very
Bricktastic will be there. And it's a really good event. I really enjoyed it last year. It's jolly, jolly good. It's one that's a bit more Bricktastic-y. It's not really one to go and shop at. It's more about the mocks and the fact it's in the Space Centre, which immediately makes it very cool. Because you get a ticket to the Space Centre as part of your admission. So I get to look at the space stuff too.
Martin, the biggest, most underworlding set I've ever built was the Colosseum.
You didn't like it? Well, I'm going to fill it with sharks. I'm building Diagon Alley at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. Do we have any idea what might be coming out in June? Snoopy is the only announced set for June so far, I think.
God, it's 5:30 AM in Australia.
Goodness me. Go to bed.
What's my favourite botanical set? If the bonsai tree is one, that one, because it was my first one. And that's why Kevin...
My favourite botanical set is the Happy Plants. The Happy Plants are stupendous. And we're getting more than this, yeah. I think that might be a June release as well, the next set of Happy Plants, which supposedly, if the rumours are true, is going to be called, wait for it.
Happy Plants 2.
I said wait for it. Happy Plants 2! Anna trying to steal my reveal there.
I've got a headache right here.
Maybe it's guilt for stealing my reveal. Get the Creel House. I just don't have any interest. I mean, it's not particularly expensive. And it'll be on sales. It's just I have absolutely no interest. I've tried to watch Stranger Things twice, and it's just I don't get what people. Yeah, I don't understand why people love it so much. I don't really get it at all.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know what it is about this room.
I suspect. I even tried to research
Grumpy plants. That would be great.
I even tried to research why people love Stranger Things so much, and apparently there's a lot of references to stuff I haven't seen. So maybe if I'd seen more stuff, I'd get some of the references and like it more. But it's just really boring, and the episodes are so long. So yeah, I don't have any reason to buy the Creel House because I haven't watched Stranger Things and don't plan to. But that's good. It means I don't have to find a way to squeeze it into the city. Because it's not something I'd want to keep on display, because it's not something that means anything to me. Kev, I'm not going to lie. Good, you shouldn't lie. Honestly, don't worry about telling me if you're going to lie or not in future. I'll just assume you won't, unless you tell me you are. Where did we get to? I'm not going to lie. I love the Daily Bugle. It's still quite a bit cheaper than the Avengers Tower. I mean, it isn't. The Daily Bugle is like £500 now, and the Avengers Tower is £420, I think. You might have put a qualifier on there saying where you live, which would be different. But then I guess I can't really answer the original question.
Where do you live?
Yeah, unless I know the prices that are available to you locally, I can't really answer the question of which one's more worth it. Here, based on our prices, the Avengers Tower is currently more worth it, because it's still its original price. If you can get the Daily Bugle for less than Avengers Tower, maybe the Daily Bugle's better. If you can't do the full stream, you can disappear.
I've just had my medicine. It would take 20 minutes, but my knee is hurting and my head is hurting. I'll be fine in about 10 minutes. Just they hurt. My knee is really, really starting
Well,
to
if you need to take 10 minutes and then come back, do that.
So I'll just sit here for a minute. Just rub it.
But yeah, we need to get Anna's leg chopped off, I think.
Me too, it really hurts.
I think that's a leg. There you go, I've just made a leg. You can have that one.
Yeah.
Bugle's still available in Germany for under €330.
Fridge.
Well, in that case, bite their arm off.
Get it.
Yeah.
Put it away.
That was crucial information to the original question. Yeah, definitely get it if you can still get it for original retail price.
Do you reckon the carpet's different in here?
Nope, it's the same carpet over the whole house. Maybe you are allergic to Lego.
I really don't understand. I'm fine. I've been fine all week. And
I think it's because you sat there with a fan blowing in your face.
But I sleep like that.
Yeah, but this fan's quite dusty.
Downstairs. Have you seen the one in the
suppose.
thing? No, I've got an appointment on the 5th with the doctors to chop my leg off.
I don't think it's actually to chop your leg off.
It's about
That would be an unexpected turn of events if they chop your leg off.
Just give me a new knee. I don't care how old I am. Give me a knee.
Do you plan on building a zoo in the Lego City? Not
A zoo.
Not in the current version of the Lego City, but in the bigger version, absolutely. I've already started keeping animals aside for it. There will eventually be a zoo. It's not something we can have where we are currently, though. So that's one of many jobs that is when we get the bigger place.
I'm alright. I've just got knee pain and headache. But it'll go soon. I've had my medicine.
Medicine. In the US, the Daily Bugle is between $350 on Amazon and the Avengers Tower is $500. I think what I have been discovering, based on the comments I've seen recently on a lot of videos, and from doing a little bit of research on Brickset, there's nowhere else in the world where the second-hand market is quite as brutal as it is in the UK.
It's not.
If you look at retired prices here, like you could look at any retired set on Brickset, and it shows you the retired price in UK, Europe, and the US. And the UK one is always so much more expensive than the other two. And I think, as much as I love them, a lot of the cause of that is the fact that we've got the best convention scene in the world. So they're there, like every weekend there's 2 or 3 conventions going on somewhere in the UK. I could go to one twice a week, every week, if I was willing to travel a little bit further. But I think because we are so switched on to retired stuff in the UK, it's a market that is allowing the sellers to drive the prices up because there's such a high demand, because there's so many conventions. Like if you walked into a convention with a Daily Bugle for £350 in the UK, you could pick one of 2 or 3 conventions at whatever weekend you want to do it, and B, it would be sold within 2 or 3 minutes of the convention opening. So there's no incentive for them to list it at that price, because they know they can list it for 500 and still probably sell it at some point that weekend. So yeah, people are often jealous of how good the convention scene is here, and it is great, and I do love it, but I think it does contribute towards us having to pay way more for used sets than anyone else in the world does. Or like not even used, like retired sets, which is another video I'm planning on making at some point. I'm giving you all my video ideas. I'm starting to brainstorm and script videos for while we're away in April, because obviously I'm going to need to record like 15 videos in advance of that trip. So yeah, that's one of many that will probably be made then. Please do lots of Florida videos while you're out there. So many independent stores. I'm going to do as many as Anna and Pab let me do. We have to remember
It's a holiday.
that, well, it's not really. It's definitely, for us, it's a business trip, but it is Pab's holiday. And we are also...
It's a holiday.
I mean, it's not a holiday. Are you trying to get us thrown in prison? It is absolutely not a holiday. It is a business
Well,
trip.
it's for Pab.
Yeah, for Pab it's a holiday. For us it's work. But part of that work is vlogging the Disney stuff. It looks like the Florida vlogs are going to be sponsored. So we do need to have lots of vlog channel content as well, because that element of it is going to be sponsored. So I can't just disappear off to Lego stores every day, is what I'm getting at. I will do as much Lego content as I can while I'm there, but it's not like going to be daily Lego stuff, because we've got a lot of general travel vloggy stuff to do as well. What are your full-time occupations? You are looking at them. We are full-time content creators.
Like that way.
Is babysitting not a business expense? Afraid not, no.
And then
We have to document how much time Anna is working when we're on these trips.
that way.
Because obviously you can see what I'm doing, because all my work is in front of the camera, whereas a lot of what Anna does is behind the camera. A lot of the logistics and planning stuff
Shoot.
is
Food.
Anna led. So yeah, we have to document what Anna's doing to justify her being on the trip.
I have to look at weather.
She has to do all of the planning and admin stuff. Because otherwise, if we were to ever be investigated, they could be like, well, yeah, obviously the guy making the videos, he needs to be there. Does she need to be there? So we have to, we keep a document that literally documents what Anna's doing and how many hours she's spending doing it and why she couldn't do it from...
Oh, I need to take all these off. Sorry.
Yeah, we're rock solid if we ever were investigated. I know we're good.
Start again.
I've seen you have a few different channels. Which one would you say you put more time into? This one these days. This is at this point the main channel. Now it's not necessarily a situation that will remain forever. There's been a lot of movement in that over the years, but currently I spend more time on this channel than any other channel. And it's largely led by which one's most popular. At the moment this channel gets more views than the other channels. So
Oh God.
it's always led by what's working.
Right, sorry.
Whichever channel is most popular at the time is the one that will get the time and the effort put into it. So at the moment it's this one. So if you want us to carry on as we are long term, keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing, all that kind of stuff, because that's what allows us to continue committing as much time as we do to this channel. We certainly didn't plan for this to be a full-time thing when we started. This was just supposed to be something fun to do alongside the other channel, and it has completely taken over the company, which isn't a bad thing. It's super fun.
Right, so that's the main one.
But
These ones.
yeah, it's taken some getting used to. I received my Switch 2 today in anticipation of Pokemon Pokapia. It does look so cool. I'm so excited for that game. I was excited for it before the reviews came in, but now the reviews are starting to come in. It looks like it's going to be brilliant. There will be videos on SideQuest about Pokepier. I will be doing content for that from Thursday onwards. So I'm trying to get all of the Lego and Football Manager stuff done before Thursday this week, so I can spend the whole weekend playing the Pokemon game because it looks awesome. If they made a Butlins Lego set, would you buy it? Probably. I mean, I'm the guy who buys all the Lego sets. I don't think it's me they need to convince to buy something like that. It's something that ridiculously regional to the UK is something I just can't imagine they'd ever do. Because how do you sell that in the US, which is their biggest market? Yeah, so this is what Butlins is. And this is why you might want it. What? So it's a rubbish holiday park. Why do I want that? So it's a rubbish holiday park in another country that I'm never going to go to. Yeah. I think that would be a really tough sell for Lego worldwide.
Have you?
As a kid, my mum used to work at Butlins. She was fired from Butlins.
What, for eating jam?
No, she was fired from Sainsbury's for eating jam. The Chapmans aren't great at being managed and holding down normal jobs. I really want the upscaled pirate, but the price is like 130 to 150 at the moment. You need to get yourself over to Denmark. It's 90 quid in there.
Yeah,
just walk into the shop and buy it.
Adding on the travel, it sensible just to buy it anyway.
Well, you say that. The new Lego House exclusive, they had one at the Nottingham Brick event at the weekend.
Are you buy it?
It was 250 quid. And I literally stood there with Skyscanner open on my phone. And for me to fly to Billund and buy it in the Lego House, it's £90 to buy the set, and it's 140 return for me to fly there for the day. So it would actually have been cheaper for me to fly to Denmark and buy it from the Lego House, and then I could have had a day of the Lego House as well. So I didn't buy it because, well, I went a year ago. I'm dragging you there in a couple of weeks.
She was fired for eating jam, yes. Tell them why,
because she worked in the bakery area, and when she was making donuts, she would occasionally suck off the jam squirter. Because when you put in the jam in a donut, you go and it fills it with jam. So occasionally she'd and just have a mouthful of jam, as you would. I mean, how could you not?
What happened?
She got sacked.
Someone saw her.
Yeah. Apparently, it's not hygienic to suck off the jam squirter.
Right, I've done this one now. That was a faff. There we go. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, done.
If you want the World Cup, get to Costco. I mean, A, I've got it already, and B, I did talk about it on the haul video. I saw it in Costco, but if I'd have got it from Costco, I wouldn't have got my points and I wouldn't have got my ducks. So it's not really saving any money once you factor points and ducks into it. So
Factor the ducks.
got to factor in the ducks because I'm building a duck army. So
Was it strawberry jam?
I don't know what flavour the jam was. I mean, this was before I was born.
Yes, I know, but we need to know.
I mean, she's dead, and it was before I was born, so I don't have a way of finding out, I'm afraid.
No, but we need to know. It's a bit dramatic.
I mean, it's true. That's why I can't find out.
They're asking, not me.
Well, I'm telling them. Now they're all going to feel bad about asking. She's been dead a very long time, so I'm not overly sensitive about it. So you don't have to feel bad for asking. It's been over 20 years now. There are Disney ducks at the Entertainer. Nice. What do I think of Jimmy J Morgan? I like him. He's a player who plays for Posh, I know him from Chelsea. He's obviously never going to be good enough to play for Chelsea, so if we could sign him permanently, I wouldn't be upset about it if he was reasonably priced. I think he could go on to become a bit of a cult hero at Posh if he stuck around. But yeah, he's obviously never going to be a Premier League player.
Pick flowers, not battles. A Lego axe head element found this peaceful purpose. Oh, there you go. Using the axe element in this, apparently.
Nice. Very pleasant pheasant.
There we go.
Get your Ouija board out. If you're both Star Wars fans, do you both think... A, we're not Star Wars fans. So I don't understand any of the rest of the question, I'm afraid.
What is the rest of the question?
Would Keanu Reeves be good playing a particular character that I don't even know who they are? I'm from the home of the even more dismal Pontins, so definitely wouldn't buy a button set. Anna, what are you wearing on your right wrist?
A visible
There you go.
band.
And it is, that's why you noticed it. Do they do an invisible one as well?
They do an arm one. But it measures bits and bobs of me.
Measures bits and bobs of you. Oh, that sounds perverted.
Or like, yeah, it makes sure I don't push myself. Like today, my stability is a 3, which is your body is trending away from baseline. Pace yourself carefully today if you can.
It specifically tells you to check yourself, don't wreck yourself, doesn't it?
A little bit.
That's their motto. Or it should be. Yes, the upscale minifigures are fantastic in person. I've got Harry here.
Oh,
who's the other part of this set. I mean, look how cool that is.
Sorry, baby doll.
They are just so cool. Oh, crumb holes. Ah, no. What's just fallen off you, Harold? His knob's fallen off. There you go. Need to get him up on a shelf. Pronto. Where was I? Has one of you just farted?
No. I ordered the same first case as Anna. I was influenced. I'm sorry.
You are an influencer.
It's a nice case.
Congratulations on being an influencer.
But I now have my pop socket because I love a pop socket. Just like when you're holding it in bed, so it's like so you don't drop it on your face because that's good. These phones are gonna hurt if you drop them on your face.
I sent an influencer email on Saturday because I've started wearing these graphic t-shirts again because I was really into them a few years ago and then I stopped wearing them for a while.
I need to just wear a plain t-shirt.
Yeah, well, because the idea was I was going to be plain t-shirts, loads of tattoos, but then I couldn't get the loads of tattoos because of my blood. But I'd already bought the t-shirts by then. But as those have started to wear out, I've started replacing them with graphic tees again because I like graphic tees. And I've started having more and more people say, where did you get that shirt from when I wear them in videos? Because I get them all from the same place, QWERTY, I sent them an email saying, would you like to sponsor us? I'm getting lots of people asking where I buy my shirts from, and it's from you. They haven't got back to me yet, but it was an influencer email.
Love visible. The wands are super. Oh, okay. So you've got a visible, got it, and then the ones are super vulnerable to falling off. Got it. 2 different things.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
That's why I need to get him up on the wall to get his wand on. Get him up above the stairs where he can't get knocked off.
Yeah, I had to change my band because the band was cutting into my wrists. Because ever since I was born, I've got chubby wrists. Like round my wrists. My wrists are chubby. Whether I'm fat, thin, big or small, I have chubby wrists.
I mean, you've always been small. You don't know what would happen if you were big.
But it was cutting into my skin, so I had to buy something that was soft. So I bought these, and then this got.
If you woke up one morning and you were 6'3", I reckon your wrists would slim right out.
But this gets super like dirty, so I've bought some like even cheaper ones that are soft, but I can like wash this while wearing that. Because like Kevin, somehow I've got toothpaste on this. Kevin got toothpaste on his coat, but
The back of my coat.
yeah,
I mean, everyone's had toothpaste on the back of their coat before.
don't really have them.
It looked like gentleman's relish.
It was.
I don't think that happened to me on the cruise at any point. But I don't know who was following me at all times.
It was toothpaste, but it was just, how did you get toothpaste? But then you get it down yourself. You used to.
It's because when we were on the cruise, the coats... Yeah, I'm telling them. When we were on the cruise, the coats were hung up just outside the bathroom. And when I clean my teeth, toothpaste goes everywhere. It's all over the mirror, all over the walls. Or I have to clean my teeth naked because I ruin my clothes by covering them in toothpaste. I don't know how. I don't know what I'm doing differently to everyone else. I'm just claiming it as an
You're
autism
not
thing.
spitting. You've got to spit.
Well, whatever.
And you just get it all around
Yeah,
yourself.
I just get absolutely covered from head to toe in toothpaste. And I guess my coat was in the splash zone when we were on the cruise.
It was hung up outside the door.
Look, this feels very ableist. This is my disability you're all mocking. Sometimes
It was outside a door.
Right. It's just one of my difficulties. People sometimes question that I'm autistic. It's important that sometimes we tell them things like that. So they're like, okay, yeah, we might not see it very often. That might not be included in the videos. But now we know that he got toothpaste on the back of his coat from a room away. That explains a lot.
And you wonder what else I do on this channel.
It is an electric toothbrush, yes. I just rebuilt a 2014 Guardians of the Galaxy Milano set. It was fun as fish. I had to replace a lot of broken or missing pieces though. You haven't got the 2014 Milano, you've got the new Milano.
I've got the big one. I didn't realise how big it was, and then I built it and I thought, oh, this is quite
Talking
big.
of big ones, there's a big helicarrier coming out in the summer.
No, I don't like it. I like just ships.
I need to figure out a way to suspend it over the city.
If you want to know what this band is called, I will let you know because I can't remember myself. But let's have a look.
Hand.
Not Kevin. I don't need to see Kevin's Chapman wish list now.
Thoughts on fake Lego? I mean, I wouldn't buy it. I would much rather have the real thing. We spend an extraordinary amount of money on Lego, and the only way we can sleep at night off the back of doing
Can I
that.
have your phone a minute?
Why?
So I can tell people what this band is.
Okay. And
There.
the only way I can sleep at night
You put Amazon on.
is knowing that our collection has value. And if it was a load of fake Lego, we may as well just be flushing the money down the toilet. When did you buy this? If I just search band, I buy a lot. I'm not having you go through everything I bought on Amazon. You'll be fuming. Coros heart rate monitor band.
Yeah, so it's we're over there. It's COROS heart rate monitor band.
My address might be on there.
Oh.
Let's not show them the whole thing.
It's a struggle to get the thing through, but when it's through, it's on. Let's go back to making these. There's one more.
But yeah, we don't buy fake Lego for that reason.
Would get this done fast, but I forgot it's flowers, and flowers take an age.
And just to clarify that position just a little further, I am talking about fake Lego. I'm not talking about alternate brick brands. We like alternate brick brands. I'm talking about actual fake Lego, like going on AliExpress and buying their version of Assembly Square for 35 quid. And it comes in a big sack.
It does.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I say we just don't buy fake
bought
Lego.
Something, I don't know where it was from, but it came in a massive sack. I don't know why or how. Why did I buy it? Oh no, I think what it was is it was like it would be cheaper if you have this without the box. I was like, alright, and it came. I never built it though. Don't know what it was, can't remember.
We've got a woosher inside this.
Oh, it's all was, yeah.
A woosher. I'm building her magic stick.
Oh, okay. What colour spaceman is your favourite lollipop?
Who's a lollipop?
I don't know, you.
I'm not a lollipop.
Right, I've got these.
I
I
don't really have a favourite spaceman colour. Is that a thing people have?
I need your eyeballs. Can
I just gave you them. I looked right at you.
I don't understand how these are rotating.
Hold on, I'm just wanding her hands. What do you mean? What's the question?
I don't know how to attach them.
Like that.
Do all four of them. Because I'll just get confused. I hate things when it's like you have to move. I can't process it in my brain. It's one of my many issues. Thanks, Kevin.
That's what I do. Right, we now need bags 7 and 8.
Hold on, now what have we got to do with them?
I don't know, I'm getting bag 7 out. Hold on.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. They are clever. I'm sorry.
Who's clever?
Lego, look at it. A minute ago, it looked like this. Oh, I'm not going to take it apart. But look at it.
I'm now making Hermione's head, which is how I used to read that name before the films came out. Hermione, I think it was. That's what it was in my head. Because I'd never seen the name anywhere before,
Yeah.
so Hermione.
Hermione.
Hermione. Should always be Hermione to me.
We had the book. I remember the books in school. I know you were like, no, it's for my school, but I'm younger than he was. And
The first ones came out when I was at school.
Did you get to read them in class?
No, I read them in my free time.
Yeah, there was a big, because we had to do like an hour's reading, because we had like 3-hour lessons of English, and like the last hour was reading, and they had they were brand new, massive pile of them, everyone got one, and they went, before you start, this is their names, and it was like,
Everyone was given a Harry Potter book.
I couldn't keep it,
Oh, I was going to
but
say.
it was like, it's Harry, Ron, and Hermione, because it was a very...
It's not Hermione, it's Hermione.
Yes, Hermione.
Yeah. Or Hermione.
Or Hermione, as Kevin.
I reckon.
Imagine telling baby
I
Hermione.
believe there is a whole generation of people who, to them, she will forever be Hermione, because we're the ones who read the book before the films existed.
No, but it's just me, if Amy was alive and you were telling her it was Hermione, and then she sees the film, like, where's this Hermione? Because Kevin doesn't like to be wrong.
Kevin's
you
never
see.
been wrong, he wouldn't know. I'll let you know what it's like if it ever happens, but it seems unlikely. I've had such a good run of always being right
It's
about
always
everything.
not. It's not. Bless him.
Alright. Get your noggin together, young lady. I'm going to put your body over there so I don't knock it on the floor. You can go and stand next
why
to
do you
Harry
sit
Potter.
down?
Because she's standing up. She's not tired
Yeah, but
yet.
the table, look at, what's his face? Harry is just...
Well, don't wobble the table.
I guess if you just made him without the glasses and some ginger hair, it'd be the same. 'Cause it's the same uniform, isn't it?
Yeah. Except she doesn't have a cape.
Does he only have a cape? Oh, I guess it's the disability cape. No, it's not. Invisibility cape. Yes, it is.
I think it's just his normal uniform cape.
Does he have a cape?
They all have a cape.
So why does not Hermione have one?
I guess to differentiate the figures over more than just their heads.
No, I need a blue one.
Like how everyone mispronounces Voldemort. Yeah, when I got the new full cast audiobooks on Audible and they say Voldemort correctly on there, it's Voldemort. You don't pronounce the T. But even in the films they say the T.
Really?
But yeah, the actual pronunciation is Voldemort.
Who,
Not Voldemort.
Who speaks that? Do you know? Who
Well,
reads that?
It's full cast, so
Oh! Must be done from like recordings of a...
well, they got a full cast in to play it. So
There's dead people now.
what?
The big ones, the Hagrid's died.
Not the original cast, a full cast of people. I don't know how to say it differently so you understand what I'm saying.
I understand now.
Like Hugh Grant plays Dumbledore.
I thought you had to say that. I can say
Not
now.
do I mean Hugh Grant? Hugh Laurie, not Hugh Grant.
Oh,
House.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean Hugh Grant at all. Hugh Laurie.
Ah.
And I think Keira Knightley's in it. I'm sure I saw somewhere.
Really? Who?
I think she plays.
The flower one.
No, is she Umbridge? Did I read somewhere? So I've only got the first one, so I haven't heard the one that Umbridge would be in. But I think she's Dolores
where-
Umbridge.
Harry is and Headless Hermione.
Yeah.
What is that circle? That white circle thing? It's been bugging me all.
It's this.
Yes.
It's a magnetic lanyard, so that when I haven't got the little camera with me, but you put it on and stick it under your shirt like that, and then I've got a little action camera that can stick on it so that I can record POV stuff.
I would wear that if that was a microphone.
Yeah, I mean, we probably could attach a microphone to it. It's just a magnet.
I don't like things hanging off my clothes. It bugs me now.
But this is what I used before I had the glasses for POV stuff.
Because I can wear my necklace, obviously. I don't like things pulling on my clothes, but that would be fine. Lanyard me up, my friend.
I'll see what I can figure out.
Right, I need to make some tiny, tiny, tiny little flowers. Tiny, tiny little flowers. See, you can tell what my my medicines worked because now I can sing. Tiny little flower. Did you say I'm drinking? I don't drink.
I didn't say anything about drinking.
What did you do behind my back? What
I
did
didn't
you
do
do,
anything
people?
behind your back. I did it right next to you.
What did you do? Because I didn't see it.
You said you could sing, and I was like, she's singing. No. Have you just taken something?
No, I'm not touching it. I touched it. Touched it with my fingers. Is that right?
How much is that Kevin in the basket? He's got
About
a...
fiver.
I mean, obviously I'd be more than a fiver. I'm sensational.
They'd bring you back.
The one with
My
the
dream
white
Lego
gold
art set. The red rocket. The picture I have downstairs. I should do that if I could find a way.
What you should do is build the red rocket set that I bought you, the mega one.
I need to find a bigger because I got the plastic things that you stick on the wall. I'm trying to make more room. I don't think that will hold.
Anna complains that I don't buy her any Lego, and then
No,
when I
you
buy her
do.
Lego, she doesn't build it. Like the
do.
Mickey and Minnie Mouse doesn't
No,
build.
hold on. I'm still doing.
The ones I got you for Christmas.
I'm still doing the boat, but I need him to move because he's busy. I need him to move.
Working is what she's doing there. Paying for her lavish lifestyle. Busy indeed.
I need him to help me put the tree down because our tree is still up. I move his Lego from my display area because yes, our tree is still. Yes, it's March. It's our winter tree.
But I also got the Spice Girls brickheads not been built. I got a lovely Little Mermaid brickhead not been
I
built.
found that. I know where it is now.
Build it then.
I will. I found it.
I buy you all these nice sets and you don't build them.
You do buy me nice sets. I just.
Don't build them.
I do like them. I like to collect. I'm a collector.
Yeah, but they're better collected built. You don't want to collect the boxes, or I may as well just buy you empty boxes.
Well, no, because I wouldn't have the Lego inside. It's different.
You wouldn't know.
I would because.
If I bought the empty boxes, filled them with pasta, taped them back up again, you would not know.
You do bad taping.
Well, I'd get someone else to do it. I'd get Amy to do it. You wouldn't know.
You got Amy's complice. Andy is safe.
Ah, crumbs.
And Andy is always poorly, by the way.
Okay.
You know, on Friday when we were with him,
Yes.
when he was falling asleep. And then today I got
You
told
better not make me sick, or I'll go over there and batter him.
that he's got a little bit of cough and a bit of a cold. So, well, you didn't really spend time with him. You just play
That's
on
correct.
your YouTube. No.
Well, you
What
did
were you playing?
the re-release of Pokemon. You did drag me there the day they re-released Pokemon, so I had to sit and play that. It was the law.
But I like to go around with him and he was falling asleep.
I'm there purely as chauffeur.
You are. You are. But I do ask. But he's fine. I'm just going to see him on Saturday or Sunday. But, yeah. Where does this one?
How much is the Kevin in a basket? Look at that thing. How much
Kevin
is
in a
that
basket?
Kevin in a basket?
What's Kevin in a basket?
So that famous children's song.
Church bells at the recent bugs. Yep.
It's like I know what I'm doing. I've learned from Lego. Just pull on the old nostalgia strings. I very carefully included some bells and a tram What do you know? Lots of people watch the video. He knows what he's doing, this guy.
What, recently? Or
Yeah, we were in
Randy?
Manchester.
Oh, Manchester, yeah. Where do you put all your built sets? Oh, I have no room.
Around the house.
My table, the dinner table, has about 4 sets of Lego on. And
We are going to be doing, or I say we, Anna is going to be doing it very differently to me.
Yeah.
I'm having.
I can't do what he does.
I'm going to be doing some spring cleaning, which is going to involve any sets that I don't want on display anymore. Are just going to be taken apart and chucked in a bucket.
You don't touch Coliseum.
No, the Colosseum's going to be full of sharks. But yeah, they just become parts that can then be used for the Lego City.
Well, what if you want to build them again?
Why would I want to build them again?
Like,
I always have new Lego to
You
build.
like the horses.
Well, then I won't disassemble the horses. I'm not going to get rid of anything I want to keep on display.
Where is the gingerbread at?
In the Winter Village.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't view Lego sets as like permanent models that are going to stay together forever. I'll keep them on display for as long as they titillate me, and then when I'm satisfactorily titillated, they'll go into the big tub of loose Lego like they did when I was a kid. There's her face. Printed piece. You just kiss her.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The Eevee is a fully one of them.
Yeah.
Whereas the Eevee on the Megas is a couple of different bricks.
If you can't bring yourself to disassemble your Lego sets, you're very quickly going to run out of space and then not be able to buy more Lego sets. So the main pleasure for me is in the building, not the display.
Yeah.
So
Right, where does this go?
I just like to build them, and then I'll keep the really cool ones on display, and the ones that are less cool can be used for something else and be reincarnated as other things.
Uh-oh. Oh no. No, that's fine.
Kevin,
1,
squint.
2, 3. Right, everyone be still for a minute.
Why do
Be
people want?
still.
Why do people want to queue to buy the Lego sets on launch day? Partly because it's fun.
Have them.
Yeah, partly because it's fun. Partly because it's, for some of them, it's the only way to guarantee that you get them on launch day. If it's really important for you to get them immediately, like if you didn't queue up yesterday, you wouldn't have got Winnie the Pooh because it sold out.
Did it really?
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh sold out, Piglet sold out, and one of the Speed Champions sold out before I even got in the store.
Well, I
but-
was watching someone in, did you say Manchester maybe? And there was only 15 people in the line.
Well, it was very busy in Milton Keynes. But yeah, it's just, and it is fun. Although queuing itself is not fun, being part of a crowd of people who are all really into the same thing, it's the only place in the world, Lego conventions and the Lego store are the only place in the world where I have conversations with strangers.
If there's another 11 o'clock opening, I'll come.
Okay.
Because 11
Well, Sundays is always
is
11.
better than 9.
Yeah, Sundays will be 11. So the next time there's a Sunday release day, which probably won't be for like 6 months now.
I'll come. But
Let's see.
I can't do a 9. It kills me. It's because I
You
can't.
wouldn't have been able to do yesterday because we had to queue to get in the queue, then queue,
I have a
and then queue
radiator.
to pay. I suppose. Plus, with that, they'd have let you bypass the queue. I'd have had to have let you go on your own because I can't be seen to bypass a queue because
He's used me before, folks.
in places where people don't know who I am, I will abuse it completely. But at the Lego store, can you imagine the Reddit threads and the comments on the video if I just tagged along with you?
I need you to hold my leg up.
I couldn't risk doing it. The backlash would be immense.
He's used me before, though.
Yeah, at places where people don't know who I am. And I will continue to do so.
It's funny. Because he just goes... Why are you so jolly?
Because I get to walk past the queues. It's great. Doing it at Disneyland is the best.
I'm not on about Disneyland, but that's all I'll say.
I don't know what she's on about then.
Recently,
No, you lost me.
we went away.
Oh, on the cruise, it was phenomenal. Oh my word, yeah. The queue to get on that cruise ship was huge, and they saw Anna with her wheels, and they just brought us around the entire queue. I had such a grin on my face. It was amazing. We didn't have to queue at all. Oh, that was brilliant.
See?
Yeah, that was really cool. Highly recommended.
useful sometimes.
But yeah, I couldn't do it at the Lego store because, like I say, people would just be fuming. It only takes one, and then I get the reputation as being that scumbag who skips the queues. So it's just, yeah, not ideal.
Well, I'd have to wait with you anyway.
Yeah,
then.
you could either wait with me or go in on your own
Yeah,
and do some
no.
shopping.
I don't go on my own. I need help.
Because I always get people always offer to, do you want to come and stand with me in the queue? And I'm like, no, I literally can't. As much as I want to, and it's very kind of you to offer, I just cannot, because the backlash would be sensational. I'll go and join the queue, and I will stand at the back of it and smile, and it will be fine. I don't mind. I should have got here earlier.
So you're saying every man needs an Anna?
Yes. Yeah, they're very useful. The fact I'm disabled and I'll get to skip the queue is one of the reasons my friend is coming to Disneyland Paris with me. I think that's why Pab's coming to Florida with us.
Well, I don't think it is. I think he wants to go.
When are we going to see the Lego City again? When my back is up to a day in there, hopefully this weekend. But although my back is now, like, I'm functional again, I had to lie down after like 2 or 3 hours at my desk today. It's definitely not 100%.
He's not on
And
any
I'm
pain
just,
meds, though.
yeah, no, I'm not on any medication. I'm not using the TENS machine anymore, but I am worried if I go to the Lego City and start leaning over that and lifting stuff and crouching around. I think I'm not yet at the point where I can safely go and do that without re-injuring myself. So Anna will put me through a fitness test at the weekend.
See, I have to look
And
after him.
if I pass the fitness test, I will be allowed to go and play with my toys. So yeah, maybe this weekend, maybe a little bit longer. I'm definitely on the mend, but I don't want to set myself back months
No,
by
'cause I
pushing
need
it too
him.
soon.
When we go away, I go away and stuff. I can't do all the lifting and stuff anymore. Well, yeah, I broke myself the first cruise. That killed me that day.
The hair on Hermione, by the way, just as detailed as it was on Harry. So much hair. So hairy.
Oh, okay.
Are you planning a trip to California at all? No, not at the moment. We've never been to the US ever.
Hold on,
So-
isn't Florida not California?
You know Florida is not California. You must know that. It's gone completely... Are you literally Googling? She doesn't believe a word I say. It's on opposite sides of the country.
Where is
The opposite side of the country to Florida.
Oh, it is, you know.
And people say Americans are ignorant when they don't know where places in Europe are. It is, you know. Yeah, I literally just told you
Because
it
Florida's
was.
on the key, the thing comes out, isn't it? Yeah. That makes more sense now.
But we'll see how this first trip to America goes before we plan a second one.
You want to go to Chicago?
I do want to go to the Chicago Brick World in June, but we're not going to start planning it until we're back from Florida. Did Hermione have a fringe?
I don't know.
This version has.
We'll be cruising, I'm sure. We're trying to entice our children to come.
We go on a cruise every year on the 7th of February.
Andy's my favourite. Well, that's nice, but he's not here today.
He's not here any day. He's never been here.
He might have a video soon. Did you see all them messages that came through about Wicksteed?
I wasn't really reading them. I just leave you to it.
We're going to Wicksteed in the
How was
holidays.
your weekend? Have you seen how quiet? We're not going to talk about... No, do not read that out. Do not read that out. Mods, can we delete that, please? We don't need people getting in here and trying to sneak us into talking about politics via the back door. Our channels have and always will be a place where you can escape from the real world and just have some fun playing with some Lego. So we're not going to have people try and bring politics in here at all. So let's get that gone. And if they try it again, get them banned. Have we got any mods in, or am I going to have to do it myself? The only negative thing I have about your channel is it makes me buy more Lego. Oh, there you go. We have a mod in.
I
Dealt with them.
apologise.
If I go to Legoland this year,
I've got
it would
to
be
do
around
it.
June. June is a good time to go to Legoland. You don't want to go in the school holidays, that's for sure. Tis busy.
No, Andy's already specified where he wants to go this year, and I need to somehow tell him that, not at Lego, but at CBB was that that Postman Pat has gone, and Ready Set Go has been changed. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. But he gave Kevin his full rundown the other day. That's great.
How do we become a mod on the stream? The general gist of how to become a mod is be around on a day when there's no other mods in, and when I say stuff like mods, deal with them, nobody does, and then if I see a name I recognise, I say, you there, do you want to become a mod? And that's generally the way people become mods on all my channels, as a necessity when we run out of mods. So yeah, just keep hanging around and it'll probably happen eventually. One thing I've never done is made someone a mod who specifically asks to become a mod. Have you ever heard of the Lego military stuff from Brick Mania? I used to get stuff. I know there are companies that do military kind of stuff. It's not really something I'm interested in having.
You're not really into
No,
tanks and stuff,
it's
are
never
you?
really interested me. I used to do like the Airfix
Who did?
planes when I was a kid. Like the Spitfire and the Lancaster and all them. But
Did you hang on the ceiling?
yeah, but I've never really been into tanks.
One of my friends just got back from Legoland, so I'm going to pick her brain and see if she wants to come with me because my wife won't go. Why? Tell your wife to just go.
Well, ah, you handsome chuckle
There's
duster.
animals and stuff made of Lego.
I became a mod because I was hanging around and Topher said I should be a mod. There you go. That's another route apparently. Topher makes it happen.
There's multiple ducks here.
Ducks, are you saying?
Yep. I can see at least, hold on.
This is where mine and Anna's accents differ greatly.
12, I can see 12 of them at the moment.
Yeah, I've got 6 boxes of these.
How do you say ducks?
Ducks.
Ducks.
Ducks. You say ducks, I say ducks.
Ducks. I say bath.
You know how I say bath. Correctly. I say everything correctly. I am a hero. A mouth hero. Mouth hero, mouth hero.
Will we see Coaster Kev in Florida? Probably.
Depends how big the queues are. You won't. I'm not interested in queuing for ages, but
Yeah, but you're in the shade. I love shade. And I want to experience some of them. Is that right? Is that wrong?
yeah, I'm not going to say no rides. But at the same time, I'm not going to queue an hour and a half for anything at any point. So we'll see.
KevsBuilding.com army to take to Northampton Shoe Army. To take on the Northampton Shoe Army. What is the Northampton Shoe Army again?
Sounds like a bunch of clowns.
Oh, I've got these on one. Silly sausages.
You mustn't do things incorrectly. This is a very complicated haircut.
What, 'cause it's a fringe?
No, I'm doing the back of her head now.
Wouldn't that just be straight?
No, it would be straight if you were doing a shoddy job of it, but because they've done a good job, it's all textured all over.
Ah.
Very, very textured.
1, 2, 3, 4. The Balrog build is so many little bricks.
Yeah,
It's
look how
annoying.
textured that is. Texture.
Texture hair.
And that goes on the back of her noggin, mullet style. So at the moment she has a mullet because she's shaved at the sides.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like that girl out of that game you play at the moment with her hair like that.
Aloy.
If that's what the game's called.
Horizon.
Yeah, that one, yes.
Oh, so you do know what I'm doing sometimes. That's great.
Bag the 8! Right, final bag of Hermione. It's going to be more hair, I think. What a hairy female.
I don't think her hair's that red.
That's an interior.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Hi, baby.
How many Lego sets do we have? Probably 400, I guess. It was getting on for 300 when I stopped counting over a year ago. So probably pushing 500 at this point. I do need to do another count at some point because sooner or later we're going to have to redo the
Can you want
insurance.
to take him out?
And at that point we'll have to work it out again. Oh.
We have 3 adult children, and they're all right. Well, they've got a set or two, but nothing extravagant like ours. This was just kind of a thing that happened here. We didn't have time for Lego when we were little, younger, like, because we're only like in our 40s, so we're quite young. Kev was just slipped away to take Dave out for a wee because he's getting old and needs a wee. How many modulars do we need? I think we only need 1 more, but I'm not sure. How many modulars do you need?
3, but 2 of them I'll never get.
The greengrocer.
Greengrocer and Market Street will never be able to get official ones because they're too expensive.
Did you have a wee?
So the only actual official one we've still got to get is Grand Emporium. And then I'll part out the other 2 like I did Cafe Corner.
It was quiet time. It didn't last very long.
You didn't turn the light off like you normally
I
do.
didn't. I was because I was getting this bag out, so I was looking for the bag. How was my day? How was my day? Oh, I did colouring for most of it and watched 2 crime documentaries.
We'll have no holy slander in the chat. Believe me, we're all working on it. There's behind the scenes discussions, but watch this space. If we can arrive on a number that makes everybody smile, I won't shut up about them anywhere. And I mean anywhere. So, yeah. Let's not be mean about our lovely friends at Holy.
When did you decide to throw out your Lego boxes? Did you ever regret it? I just threw mine and I'm nervous to help a girl out.
Basically, I decided fairly early on with the Lego City. It was probably like my 4th or 5th retired modular. And yeah, it was literally that. We had no space we'd already reached the point where it was kind of, if I got rid of these boxes, I'd have more space for Lego. And I want the Lego more than the boxes. And why am I keeping the boxes?
I have 1 box.
I've never regretted it for a minute.
No, I have 2 boxes.
Quite apart from anything else, when you've got as many sets as we have, all that cardboard piled up is an incredible fire hazard. You might as well just like pile up a load of kindling in the corner of your house. Get it gone. There's no reason to have it all. The only qualifier I'd put on that is if you know you're going to sell them, or you think there's a possibility you might want to sell your Lego at some
It's
point.
signed. Kevin's thrown his out. I bought him one that was signed, so it was more expensive.
I didn't know it was signed.
Just threw it away.
You didn't tell me it was signed. I'm not going to look at the box, am I?
From like one of the
You did not
founders.
tell me it was signed.
I did tell you it was signed.
But yeah,
I kept telling him, keep the box, please keep the box. I told him many times. And he just went,
Yeah,
"No,
if you know you're
forever."
going to keep it for, not even forever, if you know that like for the next 5 years, there's no way you're getting rid of your Lego, then get rid of the boxes. Because
Also-
after 5 years, the value would have gone up enough that, yeah, it might be worth a little less with no box, but it's still going to be worth more than you paid for it. How much money do you need?
Some people buy the empty boxes so they can sell it. So it's
I'm
always
not
that.
messing around selling boxes, I just throw them away.
No, I'm saying other people do.
But yeah, never regretted it for a second.
Where's that gone? Notice?
I don't know if Holy's similar to Gatorade because I don't think I've ever had Gatorade.
I think I've had Gatorade, and yes, it is similar.
Okay.
I don't know about the stuff in it and the benefits, but they are both like a still drink. Yeah, it's fine.
It is, in all seriousness, and we're not sponsored here right now, it is genuinely my favourite drink. To the point where when we go to the shops and Anna's buying her fizzy pop,
Well, I like
she's
this.
like, yeah, but she'll be like, do you want some? No, I don't need it. I've got my Holy. Or literally, it's all I drink.
Tissue.
I drink Holy and coffee. It's
Water.
That's all I drink. I don't even drink water. I have Holy. I love the stuff. It's so tasty. Prize drawers have a grand emporium. Nice. We can't enter their prize drawers. We still have an affiliate relationship with them, even though they don't sponsor us anymore. We still can't win any of their competitions because we still have an affiliate link with them. So we can't enter their prize drawers, unfortunately. Or else I'd be all over that. Buy all the tickets.
I'm missing a piece.
Have I
Yeah.
tried Milo? I have tried Milo. I didn't like it. We got it from
Can I have the
Costco.
bag back because I'm missing a piece.
I don't know which bag it was.
4.
Yeah, but I don't know where I've put that. Not a clue. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Milo at all. You have to put so much in to get any kind of flavour out of it, and then when you got the flavour, it's like, oh, okay, it's not a nice flavour. That's why you don't put that much in. I'd much rather have Ovaltine or Horlicks
I'm gonna have to.
if I'm
make
having a
decision.
chocolatey beverage.
1, 2, 3, and then I need.
Although we have got some Milo in our emergency cabinet,
Ugh.
just in case. In an emergency situation, I mean, that's literally why it's there. Because I bought bulk of it at Costco
Yeah,
thinking
I
I would
know.
like it. Didn't like it, so I threw away the one that we had. And the unopened one is in the emergency box
Nice.
because,
It's a tin though, isn't it?
yeah, in an emergency situation, we might like it. Well, not like it, but
hold on.
might be our only. If it was the only thing available, I'd choke it down.
Kevin likes to plan.
I am a planner.
Where does this?
That's the
go?
flavour of autism I have. The planning flavour. I have plans for every eventuality. I made a video on my emergency kit last year. People know what's in it. And people know I mock myself for it. I realise it's silly, but it makes me feel better. So it didn't cost a huge amount to do, and it helps me sleep at night. So I'm pretty sure I'll never have to use it. I hope I never have to use it. But having it stops me worrying. So I'll continue to have it.
I know the only Gatorade we have over here is the blue one. I think that's it. I've only ever seen the blue one.
Well, there we go. This is one side of her noggin.
Noggin? I haven't heard noggin in a while.
You haven't lived.
No, I know it exists. I just haven't heard it for a while. Is this one of these complicated ones?
There you go. One side noggined up. What am I building? I'm building Hermione, upscaled Hermione from the upscaled Harry Potter minifigures. In the hope that I get it done early enough to then do the upscaled astronaut, but looking at the time, I probably won't. I'll probably do something a little bit smaller once I finish this, and we'll do the astronaut on Friday.
His birds.
I could start on some ducks.
That's
Yes.
it. Duck sounds like a
I could start the duck army, although I am planning on spending the next 2 days in here building sets for videos. I don't really want a load of ducks getting in the way, so I probably won't start the ducks.
They could look at you.
Yeah,
You could talk to them.
I probably would. That's the problem. No, I've got brick
Has
heads.
to be sat downstairs. Nobody's not filming. Going, who's he talking to?
I've got brick heads. I've got Batmobiles. There's small sets I could crack on with. We'll see. We'll see what time it is when I'm done.
Yeah, I thought I'd whisper this. No, not no. It's fiddly.
Crumble knuckles.
Build all your ducks in a row. Exactly.
If Lego came to you and said, pick our next theme, what sets would you like? Wembley, please. It would. I mean, I don't know that a football stadium theme, they've tried it before and it didn't work, so I don't know that they'd bring it back as a theme, but I think we could have a Lego Icons Wembley Stadium. And I think that would sell really well, because then you're not going to get stuck in the club loyalties that stopped that stopped the football. I think it just demonstrated Lego didn't really understand football.
They've got a World Cup.
And I think they're going to be caught up with the same. Yeah, the World Cup works, but I think they're going to get caught with the same thing again with these Messi and Ronaldo sets that are coming out, and Vinicius Junior and Mbappe, and because
They were different teams.
yeah, they're different nationalities, different teams. I don't think there's going to be very many people who buy both a Ronaldo and a Messi.
Why?
Because you like one or the other.
Who do you like?
Messi.
Why not Ronaldo?
Why are you whispering? Because he used to play for Man United.
So I don't annoy anyone.
Oh, I'm willing to.
Flower
I don't
one.
like Cristiano Ronaldo because of what he did to Wayne Rooney.
What, in the World Cup that
Yeah.
time? What
About-
did he do?
Got him sent off.
And then winked at him.
Knew exactly what he was doing. So that's 25 years or whatever it is of not liking that guy. Plus he used to play for Man United and I don't like Man United. So yeah, I'm definitely a Messi guy. So I'll get the Messi set, but I won't get the Ronaldo set. And I've got no interest in Vinicius Junior because he plays for Real Madrid and Brazil. No relation to him, no interest in him. I'll probably get Mbappe because I've got a bit of French in me. But football fans are like that. It's not like the F1 stuff where everyone will buy everything because F1 fans are normal, functional human beings. Football fans are broken and we're very tribal.
It's so weird.
It's just the way football is.
Yeah.
That's why it's the biggest sport in the world, because people care more about it than any other. Is that all?
That
correct
statue
items?
of Ronaldo does not look like him. Have you seen that statue? That's
What
supposed to
statue?
be
No,
Ronaldo.
I don't really
Doesn't
follow
look
Ronaldo
like him.
news, to be honest.
Oh, this was like years ago, and people
I
were
still
making
don't
fun of
pay
it.
any attention to Ronaldo news. The guy just freaks me out a little bit.
Because
Just, I don't know. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. He always has.
so funny. Right, where do these go?
For reasons I don't want to discuss on the internet, for risk of slandering the man.
I see.
I'm not a fan. Oh, I'd love a Saka set. Yeah, I'd be all over a Saka set. They've got the little collectible minifigures in the blind boxes in the Entertainer and B&M. And Anna was like, get one. Oh, they're 10 quid and there's literally only one that I want. I'll pay £10 if you can guarantee a Saka, but I'm not paying £10 and risking ending up with Harry Kane. Get me.
Apparently you don't like Harry Kane.
I mean,
I
obviously
don't know.
like Harry Kane.
I don't get in. I don't understand.
Harry Kane used to play for Spurs, which makes him immediately unlikable. Because football fans are tribal. What do you think about brick borrowing? I think it's fantastic. If you don't have room to display, or you've got no interest in display, or if you just like building and don't particularly care about owning, or if money is an issue, and you don't want to spend a load of money on Lego, but you still want to build it. I think there's loads of reasons why doing the brick borrowing stuff is fantastic. If this was just a hobby for us, I imagine it's something we'd be doing. The fact is, obviously it's not, so we need to own assets, because part of getting that authority as a Lego content creator is creating a content in front of a massive wall of Lego. So we need to have lots of Lego on display, even if we didn't like it. Luckily we do. But even if we didn't like it, we
How
need
would you make content on something you don't like?
money. People do it all the time. But luckily we do like it. Yeah, the internet's full of content made by people who don't like what they're making content about. That's part of what's wrong with the internet at the moment.
So weird.
This may be shocking, but in the USA, Winnie the Pooh went on back order. I think he's on back order here as well. He was certainly out. He was the first set to sell out in store in Milton Keynes yesterday. I don't think it's shocking at all. Winnie the Pooh is a beloved character.
Across the world.
Yeah, people love Winnie the Pooh. I don't think that's surprising at all. Yes, there were a few of the negative about everything numbskulls on the internet who were like, I don't like it. But they don't like anything, and they make that noise about everything. It's not indicative of people's general thoughts. I always thought that set would do well because it's a massive buildable Winnie the Pooh and people love Winnie the Pooh. And it has done well because it's great. I've got it and I'm looking forward to building it. And I've never really done the big buildable figures. Anna usually does them, but I immediately called dibs on Winnie the Pooh because I love the guy.
I could have Piglet. I have nothing against Piglet, but if you've got Pooh, you need to have Piglet with him, really. So I was like, no, you've got to have them together.
Yeah. Pooh is my guy.
I buy sets I like the look of, yeah. That's what you should do. If that you can.
I'll try going. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is just a poor man's Rupert the Bear. I mean, that's just obvious nonsense. We're not going to get on to Rupert the Bear tonight. I'm in a good mood. Don't need that scumbag bringing me down. I almost swore there.
Kevin.
The closest times I've ever come to swearing on the internet, and I never have yet. There's been 2 or 3 times I've come close, and every single time it's been when talking about Rupert the Bear.
You have sworn, but you beat yourself. I watched that video.
I've never sworn live.
No.
I've sworn for impact on a video before, and then knowing that I'd bleep it out. But yeah,
Kevin
I've never
will be
sworn on a
making
live.
his Pokemon new sets tomorrow.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I'm planning multiple videos, lots of reels and TikToks, one for each set, and then one big YouTube video of me building all of them. Which I'm going to try and build all 4 sets tomorrow. But I've seen a few people do build videos, and I think they might take a little bit longer than I'm anticipating. So it might be that it goes into Wednesday as well. But I am certainly planning before the next stream to have built them all, and the videos be out and then be on display in here somewhere. Or the big one will be on display in here somewhere at least. I've got to rearrange the room a little bit to fit it in, I guess. Get that big Roman thing out the way.
touch it, and I will take things.
Well, I'm going to fill it with sharks. I can't get rid of that. But it'll be somewhere around there. But I don't even know if it's going to fit on the shelves. It might be too tall. It might have to go out in my office or something. It might not fit in here because it's so big.
Ooh. Oh, I don't know.
Because it is the biggest. It will be the biggest set I've ever built. It's the most expensive set I've ever bought, and by piece count, the biggest set I've ever built. And I imagine, in terms of size, it's the biggest set I've ever built as well. So it's going to be a bit of a new experience for me, building the big Pokemon set.
I don't mind helping.
I mean, I mind, because I'm making videos about it. And the videos won't work with you on there.
I don't need to see you build every piece of it.
But you're also much slower than me. So
Did you get that Mega?
what, the Pikachu one? I haven't bought it.
Have you not?
I might do.
I've
so I
got
can do
the
a
Eevee one
comparison.
downstairs. That's what I was thinking.
Well, you've got the Eevee set as well, haven't you? So, see, that could be the kind of video that you do to practice video making. You could build both of them and do a comparison without me involved. I could just film it and edit it for you. But it could be a way for you to start doing videos and getting a feel for it. You could do a review and a comparison with the one you already own. That would be cool.
I already have it EV, you see.
But
For
the
my
more
mega
the more
set.
practice you have with stuff like that, then the more you can come on the big videos.
See, I also like the big Pokemon, but it is also out of my budget.
You should start doing Lego
I don't get
videos.
paid enough to buy that.
Hermione's head. And then this goes on here. Oh God, does that even fit? Oh, blimey. Okay.
Oh,
Her hair falls off. I don't think she's turning her head at any point because her hair kind of wraps in all the way around. But
my shoulders.
yeah, there we have these two,
Take that.
which for a very brief period did complete my collection of upscale minifigures. But then this one came out, so I've got to make this one as well, which I suspect will be a much quicker build because it doesn't have all the hair. So I think I am going to do this now
It's my little
to get them all
robot.
done. So let's move
Do you
Hermione.
want to sit them down?
Nope. I'm going to move them over there. And then I'm going to crack on with this guy,
Can you put her further back then? Because if she falls, she's going to fall on my flowers.
who is 793 pieces. Scaled up, so it's scaled up, not upscaled. Scaled up Blue Astronaut miniature figure. Let's get this bad boy builded.
Oh God, I thought you were going to hit me then with that.
Empty box.
Oh, sugar, that's the one.
Because I don't have to be up early because tomorrow's a Lego building day, I could potentially stay on a little bit late if this takes a little bit longer anyway. Even if Anna has to leave and depart, I'll stay on until I've finished building this set. If it does take a little bit longer. Which I don't think it will, because I think it'll be simpler. So I think they've refined the technique over the 4 or 5 years between these two sets. Just get
The flowers.
my 20 pointies.
I thought it was 10.
Oh, it's 20.
Okay. Right, these are blue flowers. Lavender.
And points. 1 times 8.
8.
She knows.
I know.
Register your set. This is for myself. For no special occasion. And I bought it in the Lego store. Yesterday.
My back is burning.
Oh, we've got
burning,
lots of old
burning.
sets with him in. From the 80s. That's quite cool. A little bit of history. From when Anna was a whippersnapper.
So were you.
Was I? I was born with a beard.
Don't surprise me.
Wanga jangla! Much smaller pile of bricks. That's another example of how everything has changed. This had like 9 bags just for one guy. The Harry Potter ones, I think it was 8 bags for them both. So that also slows the build down when you're spending so much more time rummaging for bricks. Come on, Kevin, you are so great. Come
Are you
on.
singing Come On Eileen?
I'm singing Come On, Kevin, which is the better version of the song. It's about me being great.
Kevin.
What? Ian Cook, thank you very much for 13 months on the Wall of Fame. Hi, Kevin, Anna. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We will. It's all we know. We can only do good work because we're a pair of heroes, aren't we?
Yeah.
See, Anna knows. Come on, Kevin, you are so splendid. Doobie doobie doo doo. Kevin is so great.
Have I told you about that song?
No.
The end of that song is sped up because they were running out of tape.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that.
Oh.
That's a very common fact.
Well, I also know it.
There you go.
And for some reason, I'd seen that on a music video. channel. I don't think they're a thing anymore, and it's always stuck with me.
I never understood why music channels were a thing. I never watched them.
The boxes shut down now. MTV's shut down now.
I'm
It's
surprised
just
they
something
lasted
you would
as
have
long
on
as they
in
did.
the background.
I mean, it literally wasn't for me. I would just put the radio
yeah,
on.
but I like to watch videos.
That's what YouTube's for.
YouTube wasn't really a thing when I was growing up.
Du, 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 du. Show what a wang jangler is to Tommy. That's a wang jangler. Du, 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 du.
It's what Kevin calls a brick separator.
That's what everybody calls one. People call them that at events now. We're creating our own Lego terminology.
But you stole the terminology.
I did. I stole it from You Suck at Cooking, who used it to describe pretty much any utensil in his kitchen, which is one of the all-time great YouTube channels. If you've never seen You Suck at Cooking, you must watch it. I don't think he does it anymore.
No, I've not
But we have his
seen-
cookbook and everything.
I don't. I've not seen you one for a while. You suck at cooking. Yes, you really. Was it really?
Totally suck.
Totally suck. Exactly. Oh no. No? Yes? No. Oh, sugar.
My name is Kevin.
No. Oh.
It is.
Right. I did something wrong.
Well, don't. We don't do
I
things
got
wrong around
excited by
here.
the fringy bits and didn't put the bottom bit.
We've all been there. We've all been excited by fringy bits before. This little mechanism is exactly the same as what I've just done in Hermione. So this part of it hasn't changed, which is how you attach the arms. The colour's changed, but other than that. Are you singing a little song there, female woman?
Yeah, I'm trying to put this in. So
How many colours of Wang Jangler are there within sets? There's 3, but one of them's only ever been in one set. And I didn't know it when I got the set, so I don't remember putting it aside or keeping it. I think it's the one in Palace Cinema. And I had it, because I had a brand new in-box Palace Cinema, so I would have had that Wang Jangler at some point and probably just discarded it somewhere. It'll be around somewhere. But I didn't keep it to one side, especially, because I didn't know at the time.
you must have looked at it and go, this is different.
Yeah, but at that point, it was like, well, I'm often seeing different ones. I see green, I see orange, but it's like a proper green. Is it? I think it's a proper green in the Palace Cinema, rather than the bluey green we normally get. I think it's green.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I think it is. No, go in. Sugar.
Language.
What, sugar?
Yeah, we'll have no sugar talk from you, young lady. Young whippersnapper. Got the wife the retired Adventure Time set for Valentine's Day. Very nice. I've never seen Adventure Time.
Oh,
It was
Kevin a
quite
pigeon.
cool, wasn't it? You did. Turkey the pigeon.
Has he been on?
He's my bedtime cuddly. He's not for public viewing. I cuddle him when I go to sleep. My
Got a
friend
fat
Turkey.
bottom.
Yes, so I like him. Yeah, oh yeah, it'll be in the bulk somewhere. It'll definitely, I wouldn't have chucked it away, but I couldn't, like, if you gave me an hour to locate it, I wouldn't be able to. But yeah, it'll be around somewhere. We've just got a lot of tubs full of bulk Lego at the storage unit. And it'll be in one of them. So if it turned out they were worth thousands of pounds, I'd
You'd
make an
find
effort
it.
to find it, yeah. But then if that was the case, the sealed set would be worth loads of money, and it's not really. So I guess it's not that sought after.
Kevin, I gave you the little stick Vic Pack at Bricktastic was wondering if you have put the Wang Jangala keyring anywhere. If you've put... Huh?
I gave you the little Sig Fig pack at Bricktastic. Was wondering if you put the Wang Jangla keyring anywhere. It's all still in the little bag that it was in at the moment because it's in my pile of Bricktastic things that I've not actually dealt with yet because so much of it needs to go to the Lego City. So not yet, but will do. Worry not. It will find a home, probably at the Lego City somewhere. But yeah,
Been busy.
I just haven't been to the city, so I've got
You have been busy.
yeah, I've got a bag full of Bricktastic stuff that needs to go to the city, and that is definitely in there because it was. I even said to Anna, because it was very well packaged. I said to Anna, we need to do something like this. This is great. So your thing has been noted as a very cool thing. It was probably one of the best things we were presented with at Bricktastic. It was very cool. So yeah, it'll all have pride of place in the city eventually. And I imagine the Wang Jangla keyring will be an emergency Wang Jangla that will be attached to the wall in the storage unit with one of my little cruise magnets. That seems like a fun thing to do with it.
Cool, yeah, you can earn points by scanning the QR codes on most sets. Is that right?
Yep. Apart from the little brickheads and some of the Lego exclusive ones. But it is only 20 points, remember. Some people misunderstand it and think you get the same amount of points as if you'd bought the set. That is not the case. But it's better than a kick in the teeth with a rusty shovel.
I would say that as well.
Brace yourself, everybody.
Don't need to keep manuals because
I'm just preparing the tonsils.
they're on.
Woohoo!
Because they're on the website.
We kept the instruction books for a little bit longer than boxes. We kept that going a little bit longer. But once we filled the second filing cabinet that we had full of them, that became why are we doing this? Again, we're now at the point where we've got to buy a third filing cabinet. We can fit another Billy bookcase in full of Lego. We can fit a Kallax in the space that this is taking up.
I need Kevin's phone for about an hour so I can scan all of the things I've got downstairs and then I can get rid of mine.
Printed piece. But yeah, it seemed silly to have filing cabinets full of Lego. Again, these are all things that make sense if you've just got a few sets and you like to rebuild them and you might want to sell them at some point. But because we are buying and building and displaying on such a scale now, it just doesn't make sense for us to keep stuff like that. Because we've got a haul video coming out tomorrow, which is terrifying. The volume of Lego we've bought in the last month or so. But we're buying it, building it, getting through it so quickly for the content that there's just no benefit to keeping all of the additional stuff around it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to read that name.
Well, it's the German for Munich, München.
Oh, so what's the other one? Where's when?
Vienna. So
I
Wien,
know what that is.
Budapest, Bucharest, Belgrade, Sofia, Istanbul.
Oh, okay.
She's reading the side of the Orient Express. I should have asked you to tell us what she was looking at. That would have been a fun game. That will be joined soon up there by the Hogwarts Express on another shelf above it. And then I need to get the Disney train to go up there as well. Get my collection of trains expanding on the train wall. Choo choo, Mother Hubbard. What am I building? I am now building the new Upscaled Astronaut. Having just finished the Harry Potter and Hermione upscaled minifigures, this is the final piece of my upscaled minifigure collection. Once this is complete, I will have everyone they've ever done.
For now.
Yeah, until Darth Vader comes out. And then we'll get them on a display somewhere in the house, which will probably be a video at some point. I think we might put them in here. Anna has identified a good spot in here. Or failing that, they'll be on a shelf on the landing. It does mean we'll have Santa on display all year round, but I'm willing to do that for a cool
It's just
display.
an empty space, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a cool collection. I really like these upscale minifigures. I didn't even build the first one. Anna built the first one. The tribute to the minifigure ones. We got that for free at the Manchester Discovery Centre as a thank you for making a video from their AFON art. They gave me a train set and Anna the upscaled minifigure. I immediately fell in love with him, confiscated him, and he's been on display up here ever since. And I've bought all the other ones, including the one from Lego House, which I still have the signed box for, because Anna's told me signed boxes are a thing that exist. There you go, we have his little space logo across his chesticles. The Wild West train with the DeLorean is going to go up there as well. We've got a spare DeLorean, so you get the Wild West train with the DeLorean. We'll be going up there as well. We've got room probably for 4 trains, maybe 5 if we shuffle some stuff around and put one below the Orient Express, but there's definitely room for 3 more above it. Oh, Chuckle Knuckles. Have I done this whole thing backwards? Ah, you knuckle duster.
What have you done backwards? Did you not turn it around?
Hold the phone, woman. Oh God, we might have done quite a lot of this backwards.
So like, oh, I get everything right.
Hold on. I just haven't turned it around at some point, is what's happened.
Did you miss the prompt?
Yeah, so that side is correct. Oh no, I have done it right. So why does it look wrong? Oh, because I just have to put another layer of brick on. Okay. I was so confused. But no, yeah. It looks like, in the instructions, it looks like it's red at that end when it's actually a black tile.
Where? There's no black, there's blue.
Black, just there. There is black.
Oh, that's red.
That is...
Yes, but on there it's red.
Yes, that's the error. It looks like it should be red, but it shouldn't, because you put another layer on, one of which is red. That's what caused the confusion. I hadn't done it wrong. There you go, that goes there like that, so we have a bit of red on. I hadn't done it wrong. I told you I've never made a mistake. I thought I'd just made my first one with an audience. That would have been phenomenal. First ever mistake with people watching.
You've got loads of things wrong.
It's just not true, is it?
Your marriage, Kevin.
Will all of the Lego fund our retirement? I don't plan to retire. I've made videos about that before. I plan on working until the day I drop.
We'll leave it to the kids.
Yeah. I enjoy work too much. Why would I want to stop working? My job's awesome. It's much more fun than... I mean, if I stopped... Think about it for a minute. If I retired, all that would be is I would carry on playing computer games and playing with Lego. I'd just stop filming it and making money from it. Why would I... Well, I don't understand why I'd stop doing that part of it, which is also one of my hobbies and fun. So yeah, I don't ever plan to retire. If I get to the point where, and hopefully this will never happen, but if I were to get too sick to work, then yeah, we can obviously sell some Lego to help out there. But I'd like to think the back catalogue of content we've created over the years would provide enough residual income to not have to do that. And we have pension plans that we pay into as well. So we are still doing normal pension stuff as well. But yeah, I don't ever plan to stop working because work's awesome. If you find a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Just gotta have someone that will keep you alive.
Exactly. But yeah, thinking of all the things we'd do in retirement, I'd want to play with Lego, I'd want to travel, I'd want to have free time to play my games and stuff. And it's literally all the things I spend my time doing now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I may as well carry on making videos about it and getting paid to do it.
Is anyone playing Requiem? I'm watching someone play it. Looks terrifying. No, thank you.
Did I manage to find the Audi Speed Champion? I just got it off back order off the website in the end. If you saw the pile of Lego around us, I can go two or 3 weeks without having a Speed Champion set. It's fine. It's going to come soon. I mean, I had it in my hand in Costco. If you watch the video from yesterday, I had it. It was there. And I literally said in the video, for the sake of a £5, I just don't want to be in this queue. I'll just buy it on the Lego website and get it in a couple of weeks. I just don't need this queue. And I wouldn't have got the video out on time if I'd have joined the queue. It was so long. I've never seen a queue in Costco like it. It was longer than any queue I've ever seen in there before. It was
That's
mad.
why I say we go not at the weekend.
Yeah. Well, I still managed to make the video. It was worth going in there to make the video. I just wasn't going to queue up and buy anything. I didn't even get a hot dog because the queue for that was really long. I don't think I've ever been to Costco and not got food on the way out.
Oh no, I'm not playing Requiem. Not a chance. I used to love Resident Evil, but not anymore. I can't handle the stress.
I only ever played one Resident Evil game. I think it was whichever one came out on the GameCube, and got to the point where the dog jumped through the window, and I was like, no, you know what? That's enough for me. Put it away. Never played it again. Don't need that. That was unnecessary. And I think that's like 5 minutes in.
I used to love them. I had like Code Runner Correct and all of them, but these new ones I can't handle it. I can't handle the things coming like chasing. I just can't. I don't know. No, thank you.
I remember I sold that copy of Resident Evil on the GameCube to the area manager at the estate agent I was working at, who was this. At the time, because I was like early 20s, at the time he was the oldest man on earth. I imagine, looking back now, he was probably younger than I am now. But in my mind at the time, it was like, that man is so old. Is he buying that for his great-grandchildren?
Wow, Kevin. Ages or what? Goodness me.
Absolutely. I was in my early 20s. I was going to live forever. I was young. But yeah, he was probably younger than I am now.
Oh, left flicking off. Yeah, used to love them, but not anymore. I'll just stick with. Oh, for goodness sake!
Why are you throwing things on the floor?
Dinosaurs in.
Oh, Dave's up. He wants whatever you just dropped.
I don't know where it went.
It pinged.
Yes, I'm aware.
Shut up, David. Your turtle's knuckle.
I don't know where it went.
Oh, sugar. If I trump, I'm going to apologise.
I did an accidental trump at the weekend. We went out for dinner for my dad's birthday, and on the way out, we did a group hug. I didn't really want any part of this group hug, but Anna started hugging the children, and they tried to pull me in for group hug, and I got pulled towards it, and as I leaned forward, I just let rip with an enormous fart. It was uncontrolled, and then I just couldn't stop. It opened the floodgates, and I just kept pumping. So that's why I don't do hugs. Francis Zero, thank you very much for the super chat. Will you be attending the London Con this weekend? I won't. We talked about it earlier in the stream. For me to get to the London Brick Festival in time for opening, I have to leave the night before, because I'm not going to drive into the middle of London because there's nowhere to park nearby, as far as I know. I don't want to drive. It's over 2 hours to drive there. For me to go on the train would theoretically be convenient, because it's near to St Pancras, which is the station we come in on. But there's no train that gets there early enough for me to get in early and then get back in time to make the video. There's just no reason to. It's not a huge convention anyway. It's not like it's a must attend because it's a huge convention.
Like, go and then go like see a football match.
There's just no reason to go. It's just a normal brick festival. I can go to the one in like Coventry,
No, like
and it'll be probably bigger in Coventry because it's cheaper for space.
Yeah, but you could watch some football. Go to a football match. I like football
There's no
matches.
benefit to going. I'm planning on buying the Avengers Tower, but I'm concerned that someone would make it tumble or dust would start collecting on it. Any tips on avoiding it to avoid all that? To avoid it getting dust on it, you can do something called dusting, and that will.
You can also buy boxes.
Yeah, you can put it in a display case. We just dust it. You don't need to do it very often. I would say like maybe 4 times a year. I go over our sets with a makeup brush and that's all they really need. You don't have to do it constantly. It's the only thing I ever dust. I don't know what our cleaners get up to. I imagine they dust some other things, but the only things I ever dust are the Lego. I do it pretty much whenever I'm going to put them on camera, so you don't see them really dusty. To avoid knocking them over, just put them close to a wall. Don't put them somewhere where people are going to walk past them and knock them.
Do you mind if I finish?
Oh, you fill your boots.
There we go.
Have you finished?
No, I'm on bag 6 of 9.
Well, Anna will finish that on Friday then.
My back is 10.
And once she's departed the room, I'll go round into the main event seat, the chief's seat, and I'll finish my set.
Yeah.
And we can all talk about Anna. Can you put that somewhere where it's not going to be in my way?
It's not in your way though.
But it will 100% be in my way when I move around into that seat. I'll move it after you've gone. Because you'll take Dave with you, so I can put it on this chair or on the floor or something. Everybody say goodbye to Anna.
Bye,
She's going for a
everyone.
poo.
I'm not, I'm going because my back hurts.
You'll probably poo as part of that though. You love pooing.
I had a poo yesterday.
That is a weird sentence. Just because you had a poo yesterday doesn't mean you're not going to poo today. That's
David,
madness.
let me open the door.
I poo thrice daily.
I know you do, but I don't. I need a stick really.
You need to poo more often. That'd probably help.
Oh. Yeah, I'm on the poo powder already. Bye.
Bye. Anna's saying bye-bye, everybody. I'm going to come round into the big seat, the one that's not broken, and we'll carry on making my set. Right. Move that microphone around. Bring this over here. This can go back where I was sitting. Hoi! There we go. I can move the laptop over so I can see that. Beautiful onions. Call that fans. No wonder she sniffs. That's blowing so hard right into my face. Oh, I've left my beverage over there. Oh! There we go. I'm now in the position I'm going to spend most of the next 2 days because I have got so much Lego to build over the next few days. It is going to be awesome. Because I've known this was coming, I've basically planned all of my work around being able to sit in this room for 2 days straight just building Lego sets. It's going to be the greatest 2 days any human being has ever experienced. I imagine within an hour my back will be hurt and I'll have to stop. But hopefully it won't come to that. Because I am really looking forward to it. I'm going to build my Pokemon sets and all my other bits and bobs. It's going to be super duper. And then I'm going to have to find a home for it all afterwards. But that's future Kev's problem. And if I worried about future Kev, I'd never get anything done. Alright. Finished my toothless build just now. Very nice. I've noticed that started appearing in shops again. It was really hard to get hold of for a while. I remember when Anna spotted it and just grabbed it straight off the shelf because we hadn't seen it pretty much since it came out. So I think that's finally getting to the point where people can grab it. Did I make a mistake? No. Kevins don't make mistakes. It's what they're known for. Right. Pop that on there. So you know what's going to happen in Non-New to Legend? Any spoilers? No? I'm at that point where I don't actually know where you are with it, so I'm just not going to talk about it. You wouldn't want spoilers. You want to watch it all as it plays out. Spoilers ruin everything. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. There we go. This is all coming together rather beautifully. It's very blue, isn't it? I would like, and I assume someone's already done the legwork with the parts list, but I would like to be able to get multiple colours of this. The only unique bit presumably would be the printed piece on the front there, which presumably is already available as a sticker. And I imagine you could then get all the other colours and have a line of upscaled spacemen in multiple colours, which would be awesome. So now I've pretty much finished the collection of upscaled minifigures. Maybe that's a job to add to the list at some point. Starting to do some custom ones, because the other thing I've said for a long time is you've got all the the masks. Like there's the Spider-Man, you've got the Peter Parker and Miles Morales masks, which, although they're not like minifigure heads, they're that kind of size where you could use this build technique to do a body and make a little upscaled Spider-Man, upscaled Miles Morales. It'd be very cool. I have got the Space Baby. I've got a couple of them. You know what I'm like when there's a gift with purchase I like the look of. I abuse it. And then you get a few people who get upset about me using the system precisely how it was intended. I had a little bit of it today with my 6 lots of ducks. And it's like, someone said something like, I went to the Lego store yesterday and couldn't get the duck because people like you have taken them all. And I'm like, the duck wasn't even available yesterday. Even if I'd have never heard the word duck be spoken, it would have made no difference to whether or not you could have got them all after the promo ended. That's not my fault at all. But yeah, there's always a few people who get upset when I do multiple transactions to get multiple gifts of purchase. But as far as I'm concerned, you know, I'm still spending the money. I can have the gift of purchase. The game is the game. Exactly. That's how I should reply. Am I going to start playing Animal Crossing? The thing is, Pokopia comes out in a couple of days. So I've managed to wean myself off of Animal Crossing again. I think the combination of the cruise and then Bricktastic straight afterwards meant I just didn't have much time to play. And it's probably for the best, because now I'm really not going to have time to play. If Pokopia is as good as it looks, or Pokopia, or I still don't know how to say it. Either way, that's out on Thursday. It's the other reason I'm trying to get all my content done before then, because once we get to Thursday, I'm planning on sitting in a dark room playing that for a number of days. DMD Hobbies, thank you very much for the super chat. Upscaled Manager Kev, that's not a bad shout at all, is it? Someone's made me as a Brickheads. I've had that given to me at a convention before, which is really cool. So if any genius out there wants to make me as an upscaled minifigure, I'm not even saying give it to me as a gift. Just let me have the design. I'll buy the parts and build it myself. I just don't have the skill to actually do the legwork on it. Ta-da! I've never been a big football guy or Let's Play watcher, but I'm loving Non-League Legend in the streams. Found you on here with this channel and never thought I'd be watching so much of one guy. I am that kind of guy. People just can't get enough of me. I want to make custom upscale sig figs of me and my wife. See, that would be really cool. I'd love that. Oh, Connor, you're a genius. Connor can add it to the list. That would be very cool, Connor. Maybe that could be the custom set that we do. I think I spoke to you at Bricktastic about my idea for doing a block party custom set as a merch thing. We could do a set like this, but it's me and Anna as upscaled minifigures. Anna in a shark hoodie, obviously, because she loves sharks. But we could each have an accessory that fits us. Like I could have a camera, Anna could have a shark. The thing is, something like that would end up being quite expensive, I imagine. So it might be a bit big and ambitious for a first one. Maybe Brickheads form should be the first year's version. And do like little custom Brickheads of us. that we can then it's another one of those things that we need the big office for, because if we were to do something like that, we'd need a space to package all of that up and store it while we were waiting to sell it all. Do you reckon there'll be a UCS AT-AT at Bricktastic 2027? I mean, no, probably not necessarily cheap, but I imagine there'll be one there. There's one at most conventions I go to, but yeah, apparently I'm the problem, so I'm not allowed to tell you there's sometimes cheap Lego at Bricktastic, because that apparently then becomes my fault when people expect it to be there. I of course would argue, if people are expecting cheap Lego, it's probably because in the past there's been cheap Lego, and it's not my fault at all that people know about it. All I'm doing is making a video about what happened while I was there, and that maybe if you don't want people to expect cheap Lego at an event, don't sell cheap Lego at that event, because then people are going to expect it, and to expect to be able to do it and not have anyone mention it on the internet is bonkers. But who am I? Who am I to say, eh? Who am I to say? How much did I pay for Harry and Hermione? I think it was 115, which I think was their original RRP. Are you an Arsenal fan, and if so, what do I think of the title race? I am, to the point where they're my Premier League team. If I had to pick one team, which is the official rules, I am a Peterborough fan first and foremost. I was a season ticket holder at Posh for many years until we moved. So they will always be my team. But in terms of Premier League, Arsenal. And looking forward to winning the league. It'll be splendid. Is the World Cup a good set? I mean, it looks good. I've not built it yet. It's on my list of sets to build on this great building journey that I'm going on over the next 2 days. Whether or not it gets built or not really depends on how long the Pokemon sets take. But I'm not exaggerating. I am locking myself in this room for 2 days building Lego. Yes, I will be streaming FM tomorrow night, but during the day will be all about building sets and just getting a load of build videos made. Or if the Pokemon ones take forever, one big build video made. Because I don't have a frame of reference. I've never built a set the size of the Pokemon set, both physically or in terms of piece count. It's uncharted territory for me, so it might be that takes me the whole of the 2 days. Question: I saw you build the art factory. Will it go in the city? Yes. Yes, it will. It's a very cool set. Yeah, I think that will slot in the city pretty much unmodified. But I think we just have to maybe raise it by a plate to make it the same height as the Mills plated stuff that we've got in there at the moment. But I don't think we need to massively change the style of the pavement or anything on it. Cities have different styles of pavement in them. I don't think our city needs to have identical pavement all around it. If anything, it'll make it feel more real. It'll be one of those like intangible things that just makes it feel a little bit more real, but you can't put your finger on what it is or why. But having slightly different pavements and curbs and things like that is something that you get in a real city. So yeah, I don't need to make it all uniform. Is it possible to piece out the Art Factory set? I mean, the idea of the Bricklink sets is that, yeah, you can do that with all of them. I would look to do it sooner rather than later, because they won't keep all of the pieces available on Pick a Brick forever. But theoretically, right now at least, as the set is only just released, the only exclusive part should be the sticker sheet, which I'm sure there'll be ways and means of getting hold of such a thing. But yeah, there shouldn't be anything in there that's exclusive apart from that sticker sheet. So yeah, you should be able to piece it all together on Pick a Brick. Definitely. That's kind of the idea of Bricklink. That's why all the instructions are available online for you to nab. I only started mid-January, done all the plant pot botanicals and Shopping Street, Tudor Corner, Assembly Square, Bookshop, Botanical Garden. January this year? And you've got like 9 modulars. I only started 2 months ago and I've got 15 grand's worth of Lego sets. My word. My word. It sounds like you're having a lovely time. Can the Pokemon figures be posed off of the stand? I imagine so. These are all things we're going to learn. We're going to go on a journey of discovery together. There you go. Someone said yes, they all can be. I don't know why I would want to, as so many of the grumpuses on the internet have moaned about. Half the price you're paying is for the stand. It's such a nonsense argument. It's like saying, I mean, like when you buy a modular building, God, I can't believe half the pieces are just for the floor. Half the pieces are just for the interior that you can't see. The amount it'll be the same people who moan when stuff's open back. But when stuff's not open back, half the pieces are for the bit round the back you can't see. Yes, half the pieces are for the stand because the stand makes the set look really cool. So that's fine. It's such a weird thing for people to get just because they had to find something to moan about. There you go. The legs are all adjustable, so we can have him sitting down or standing up or doing the splits. Splendid. Number 5, where are we? How's the back? Not too bad. We're going back in the city once I've gone a week with no pain at all. Because what I've learned over the years is if I try and rush myself back too quickly, I'll get in there and I'll lean forward, because that's the worst motion for me. Standing up and just leaning forward a little bit, not even bending all the way over, but that shape that you're in when you're leaning over a city, doing like even now, just doing it sat in a chair, I can feel my lower back pulling. It doesn't hurt, but I'm aware it's there, and I shouldn't be aware it's there. So when I go a week without ever feeling that, then I'll be back in there. And in my experience, if I can avoid throwing it out again, it should be no more than a week or 2. I'm definitely on the mend now. I've had no pain from my back for a week at least, if not a little longer. So it's definitely on the way back. I'm just being really cautious because I don't want to go back to square one. And for anyone who has lower back trouble, they'll be able to confirm it really is going back to square one, and it can happen over such an innocuous thing. I slipped my disc years ago. The first time I had a slip disc, I was in my early 20s, and it was lifting my daughter's car seat out of the car. But my first relapse that led to me not even being able to get back to the car in Tesco, I had to be rescued from Tesco. I was bending over to pick up a block of cheese in Tesco, and it just threw me out completely, and I couldn't even get back to the car. I had to be rescued. It really doesn't need to be anything extraordinary. You just have to be so careful when you're on your way back. So I'm being really careful. Luckily, I've got lots at home to be keeping me busy. Like the Pokemon sets have come along at exactly the right time. Because the big exciting sets at the moment aren't really city sets. It's Pokemon and then the World Cup. And there's quite a few sets that are very kev that don't involve me needing to be in the city or adding them to the city at the moment. It has meant a delay in doing stuff like the Ninjago sets that I bought at auction. I still haven't built Gringotts. So stuff like that would have been built by now and in the city ordinarily has had to move down the roster a little bit. But I have taken a lot of the stuff to the city and just dropped it off. So Shopping Street's there now. Brick Bank is there. the Ninjago set that I built is there. So I have been there just to drop stuff off, but it was just a flying visit to drop a few bits off to get them out of the way at home. And I had to be very strict with myself to not risk my back. It is always the cheese. Blew my back sneezing after slightly straining it. Right to rest it 2 weeks more than you think you need to. Yeah, exactly. We're off up to Scotland in a couple of weeks because the guys at National Brick Events, who also have the retired sets shop in Aylesbury, they're opening a shop in Glasgow, and they've invited us up to have an early look at it. So we're going to be going up to Glasgow in a couple of weeks, less than a couple of weeks now, to have a look around their new shop. And we're going to do a little bit of a Scotland vlog series right there. So we're going to have a few days up in Scotland, do a day in Glasgow, do a couple of days in Edinburgh, and have a little bit of a, because the travel vlogs are doing so well at the moment, we figured combine the trips. And so my plan in my head at the moment is get through that trip unscathed. So that's 2 weeks from now. Get through that trip unscathed. And then if I'm completely pain-free when we get back from that, that's my green light to get back in the Lego City and start doing that content again. So that's what I'm aiming for at the moment, if I don't have any more setbacks. Make sure you have a bucket of ice next to you for the next couple of days. Fingers will be sore. I think I've built up enough calluses now for that not to really be an issue. When I did the 24-hour stream, never had finger problems. I can build all day, and have done on many occasions. The biggest danger will be sitting in the chair for too long, so I need to make sure I'm not literally sat at the chair for 2 days straight. I need to be getting up and moving around, to the point where I think I might leave the bags over the other side of the room. So every bag I have to get up and go and grab it from the other side of the room, rather than, because if I have it on the floor next to me, then I risk leaning and twisting. And leaning and twisting are two of the worst things to do. So I might put them on the other side of the room. So I have to get up, move around a bit and grab them. Titanic and Eiffel Tower will sort you back out. Well, I'm saving the Titanic for when we hit 100,000 subs, which is starting to look more and more likely. I put a community post on the channel this morning. Our March 1st shopping video is the most viewed in the world currently. Or it was last time I looked this morning, so it might not be anymore. But even taking all the really big North American creators into account, there was nobody who had more views than us on a March 1st shopping video. So we're competing with the big boys properly now, which is very exciting. What do you think of the new Snoopy set? I'm really looking forward to it. I like Snoopy. My watch tells me to get moving every so often. Oh yeah, mine does as well. I'll definitely be paying attention to that. You should get one of them adjustable desks. I have a sit-stand desk in my office, but the mechanism on it is broken, so I need to replace it. If we get the new studio, definitely part of the plan is for the build table to have the sit-stand mechanism there. So we're going to have to buy a build table for it anyway. So we may as well buy a sit-stand one, because they are game changers. Definitely. My wife, I don't know why I read that as my wife. It says my watch and I've already read it out. I'm clearly losing the ability to read. Whoa. On the bright side, you've worked loads to accumulate a huge amount of buildings into the city. It's going to look even better for something that's already incredible. Yeah, exactly. I've heard the F1 helmets are releasing May 1st, starting with Ferrari. What do you think? I've seen the leaks. It's not something I feel the need to buy. I mean, I guess if you're into that kind of thing, they look pretty cool. I'm not into it, so it's not something I need. I'm not a car guy at all. ignore what's on the wall behind me. They're just fun build. They're fun, cheap builds to do on stream. I wouldn't own them if we didn't do streams. I literally got my first speed champion because it was a cool. I can do two speed champions in one 3-hour stream, and they're cheap. These helmets are 90 quid each. I do not need a bunch of £90 heads in my house for a sport I have no interest in. So yeah, I can definitely pass on them. I've not watched a Formula 1 race since the 90s. Do you ever get social anxiety, and how do you deal with it? Not really. Someone asked me this yesterday in the Lego store, how I can just be in there filming, and the honest answer is because I'm completely oblivious to what's going on around me. I know it's a cliche, but it's one of those autism is my superpower situations where I don't feel anxiety about vlogging in public or being in public in general, because I don't pay any attention at all to what's going on around me. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm not at all good in social situations, but it's not that I'm anxious about them. It's that I don't really know what to say in them. But I don't find it awkward. Anna finds it really awkward when I'm having a conversation with somebody, and then I'll have said what I plan to say. I don't have anything more to say, and I'll just stop talking, and I'm completely comfortable doing that. Anna finds it so cringy and has to fill that silence. But I'll literally say my piece and then stop talking. And if the other person's not talking either, I'll just wander off, and I'm just completely comfortable with it. Yeah, that's why I have a bit of a reputation for being a bit rude and a bit aloof and a bit matter of fact and all those kind of things that always get thrown at autistic people. I get all of that, but yeah, I'm completely oblivious to what's going on around me. So thankfully don't have the anxiety that goes with that a lot of the time. So I'm pretty lucky in that respect, I think. Right, we've got his little hands. There we go. Ah. This is always a worry. There shouldn't be 2 proper bricks left over. What have I done wrong? I see what I've done wrong. I've missed them off his hand. He had one hand that was much smaller than the other hand because I've missed the bricks off. What a silly goose. Ah. There we go. Hands on. Should we give him Harry Potter's head? Quick question. What small vehicles would you recommend for my modular city? It's around 6 mils plates length. The little Lego City vehicles are really cool. So have a look at them. They're relatively cheap. Very cool. Yeah, Lego City is the range for vehicles for your city. It's where I pretty much every vehicle in my city is a Lego City one of some kind. The little food trucks are cool. I'm trying to think what's in the current range. The little Lego delivery truck is really cool. Doo-dah. I don't know what we're building now. Oh, I think it's his oxygen tank thing. I was going to call it his backpack. Spaceman, famous for having a backpack on. I keep my sandwiches in it. Yeah, I think it's his oxygen tank because we've left a big thing on the back to attach that, which is a little bit different from the normal upscaled minifigures. It's nice for them all to have a little bit of something unique about them. Yeah, the construction vehicles are really cool as well. I'm not sure which ones of those are still available, But yeah, the construction vehicles are great, especially for an unfinished Lego city, which ultimately they're all a bit unfinished, aren't they? You're never really finished. Even if you finish, the next step is to tear it up and do something else. So it's never finished for long. So having some construction vehicles that you can put in as placeholders in areas where you've perhaps got it set aside to put a building in there, or you've got something else that you're planning, it's really cool just to be able to slot the little construction vehicles in to your work in progress areas, because then it makes the unfinished areas look finished. They're part of what's going on, because yes, you've not finished building them, but that's all tied into the scene because you've got the vehicles in there. So that's they're always a really cool addition to have. Yeah, there's a couple of decent taxis. I think there's one that came out in January, which is cool. There's loads of really cool Lego City vehicles, and a lot of them are under a tenner. They're really not expensive things to add, and I think they make a huge difference to the believability of a city. Because otherwise, without minifigures and without vehicles, you run the risk of it just looking like modular sets in a row. It's the vehicles, the minifigures, and the piles of grey brick that turn it from modulars in a row into a city, I think. Looking forward to the Brick Festival in Coventry. It will be so busy as it's Easter weekend, so suggest people get your ticket, because last year it was really busy. Yeah, I think all the Brick Festivals are getting really busy now. Someone told me yesterday or Saturday or whatever it was. When was I last at a Brick Festival? Someone said, when I was saying, oh, these events are getting so much busier, someone was like, yeah, that's your fault. I don't think it's completely my fault. I think they would have got busy without me, but I suppose I have done, without wanting to toot my own horn too much, I've done quite a lot for making people aware that they're happening, I guess. Should have bought shares in them before I started making all the videos. That's where I've gone wrong. I have got quite a few of the newer Lego City vehicles on my wish list, because the other great thing about the vehicles is they're really handy for getting you to a gift with purchase threshold, because they're usually in that £8 up to maybe £25 range. So when you have stuff with a higher threshold, like we've got the Restaurants of the World at the moment, I think is £160 threshold. So say you want Winnie the Pooh, which I think is £140, but you also want the gift with purchase. That's basically what I use my wish list for. In those situations, I'll then go on the wish list and be like, right, what have I got on here that I like the look of but didn't need urgently, that I can then use to top me up to the gift with purchase threshold. And that's basically what my wish list is. Sets that I'd like to have eventually but don't need right now, and they will be bought to get me to a threshold at some point. Do I have a favourite minifigure? Not really. I'm not a massive minifigure guy. I don't like collect minifigures. I don't display minifigures. I like them because they add character to the city, and they bring sets alive. I certainly enjoy them as part of sets, but I know some people like buy sets specifically for the minifigures. I'm the opposite. I'll buy the sets, and the sets then come with minifigures. But I don't think I've ever bought a minifigure on its own. I've bought the Kevins. I've got every Kevin minifigure. But as a general rule, I don't buy minifigs on their own, and I wouldn't ever buy a set just for the minifigures that were in it. Imagine a giant Winnie the Pooh stopping around the city like Galactus. That would be very cool. Anna, having now seen the Nike shoe, which I have got on display in here somewhere, and to be honest, was probably one of the sets that was going to be stripped down for parts and taken off display because it's not the greatest set I own. But I think that might be getting a second life as the shoe that Anna has always wanted in the Lego City. I thought she had a specific shoe in mind, but she saw it the other day and was like, that could go in the city. Oh, I thought you had a specific shoe. No, she just wants a big shoe somewhere in the city. So I think that red Dunk that came with the Nike set, I can bin off the logo. The logo section, the advertising section can be broken down for parts, but the actual Dunk itself, bearing in mind I'm now too old to be allowed to wear Dunks because they hurt my feet, so I've had to retire to old man shoes, at least temporarily. But we might be just putting a big Dunk in the middle of the city. Do I still cut my own hair? No. I've ever since the incident, I've been going to the barbers again. I had a beard trimming incident just before we went on holiday a few years ago. So yeah, I've been back at the barbers for years now, but not the same barber because we moved. So I now go to a nice Turkish barber near my house, which is awesome. Talking of awesome, there's the little oxygen tank, which slots onto his back. Theoretically. There you go. So he has his oxygen tank on, which is cool. And now we just need to build his noggin. I do love my Turkish barber. When I walk in, he goes, YouTube! Because he knows what I do as my job. He has a selfie with me every time I go. Don't know what he does with them. But yeah, I like him. He's fun. Lego store are quite good in letting you know if you're not quite at the threshold. Oh yeah, yeah they do. Sometimes if you're really nice and you're just below the threshold, they might even let you off. Like I've been a couple of pounds short before because my maths has been off, and I've been like, don't worry, we'll stick it in anyway. Certainly at my local store because they know me. I go there all the time. They know I spend thousands of pounds a year in there. I'm sure they're not at all bothered about giving me the occasional gift with purchase I don't quite qualify for, based on the sheer amount of money I spend in there every month. I really enjoyed the cruise videos. We'll be going on more cruises. We probably won't have another cruise this year because we like to mix things up a bit. But we are going to Florida in April. So there'll be a long series there. We've got 2 weeks in the US. So there'll be pretty much daily videos of that trip. So yeah, there'll be lots of travel content there. We've also got, before then, we've got a few days up in Scotland. So there'll be some travel vlogs from Scotland as well. So yeah, there'll be plenty of content. That channel is doing better than it ever has done. Bearing in mind that channel's been going nearly 10 years now. This last month or so has been one of its best months it's ever had in terms of views and revenue and just general positive feedback. So yeah, I certainly want to keep that momentum going. So I really enjoy that channel because I love travel, and we've been trying to get it off the ground as a travel channel forever, and it's never really worked. But if we can actually finally get it off the ground as a travel channel now, it's going to open the door to doing loads more travel. So the honest answer is, if you want more travel content, make sure you watch all the travel content we do. Even if it's maybe not your usual cup of tea, just know that the act of watching it makes it more likely that we can continue doing more of that kind of thing. Because the travel content, believe it or not, even more expensive to produce than the Lego content. And we have to justify it. So if we were to, like this trip to Florida, if we do that and then don't really get any views and end up losing thousands of pounds on the trip, it really does set the travel content in general back a long time, because then we really have to justify spending big money again on the next trip. Whereas the cruise more than paid for itself. So there's no question at all that that was a business trip, and it was a justified business trip because it paid for itself. Where did that piece go? Ah, there. I can't wait for the culture shock Kev experiences in Florida. Is it going to be that much of a culture shock if I'm just in the Disney bubble the whole time? Is it going to be that different to Disneyland Paris? I imagine when I step out of the Disney bubble, it's all going to be very different to my usual comfort zone. But Disney's Disney wherever you are, surely. And the majority of the trip is going to be Disney. Hope Holy keep paying for the travel. Fingers crossed. We are negotiating with them at the moment about the Florida trip. So I said earlier in the stream, we're currently in negotiations for Florida. We're in negotiations for Block Party. We're in negotiations for Lalujo YouTube. We just have to make the numbers work for everybody. If we can get to the right numbers, we'll get them on everything. I love working with them. It's a great product. And it all seems to be going well so far, both on Twitch and on the cruise stuff. So fingers crossed it can keep working for all of us, because I think they're a great partner to have. Don't jaywalk, they take it very seriously over there. See, as a British person, I'm not even completely sure what jaywalking is. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Whilst in Scotland, you should look for the rotating boats and the mythical horses. I don't know what any of that means. Is this wholly a powder-based product? It is. A delicious, flavoursome powder. We're not sponsored by them here at the moment. We don't need to. We don't need to shill for them currently. I'll save that for Twitch tomorrow night. But I have got some here now because I genuinely like it. Don't even have to drink it on this stream, and I still am. Because it's delicious. That was a good click. Did you hear that? How could you not? That was a tremendous click. That was less satisfying. This is where I risk hurting my back. Leaning all the way over here to grab that piece. See, it didn't hurt. So we're good. Link. It is... I can't remember the URL. We have it as a thing on Twitch. Is it holy.com? I think it might be weareholy. Hold on. Hold on. I'm finding you the link. I think it's weareholy.com/Lalujo. Yes. weareholy.com/Lalujo is the link. But yeah, we just have it set up as a command on Twitch, so I don't actually need to know the URL. Imagine if this is the holy CEO deciding whether or not they're going to sponsor this channel, testing me. Luckily, I don't think they're that unscrupulous. Just made a £532 Lego order. I'm going to be a busy boy for the next few days. That sounds like you are going to have a fun time. What have you ordered? Oh, hold on. What have I missed out here? Again, we've got pieces. This shouldn't be loose. Ah, it goes there. I don't remember the instruction to put it on, but I can see where it goes. Whee! And I think this is the last bag. It is the last bag. Bag 8. Here we go. Jaywalking is crossing the road, not at an official crossing. That seems like such a weird thing to get upset about. Printed piece. For a country that's so big on personal freedoms, not being able to choose where you cross the road seems bananas. I'm willing to take personal responsibility for my own safety crossing the road. Thanks. But I will respect all the laws while I'm there. I'm a good boy. I'm not capable of doing anything other than what I'm supposed to do. I'm a good boy. Okay, I've just set the Lego journey. How often do double points and insider stuff come round? Not as often as you would like, unfortunately. I would say if we get half a dozen double points events over the course of the year, it's been a pretty good year. So they're not like super frequent, but I'd be pleasantly surprised if we got another one before summer now. But I've been pleasantly surprised before, so maybe they'll surprise me again. Especially with so much stuff retiring in July this year, because that's new. So I guess with more retirements earlier in the year, they might have to do some kind of sale on that stuff that is retiring. For something that is a yellow head, there's very little in the way of yellow bricks. It's just 3 pieces, because obviously the rest of it is helmet. And we've got a little control panel situation that goes in here. So he can be controlled from inside. Where would you put the art factory in the modular building lineup? What, as in terms of quality? Or what would I put it next to? I think in terms of quality, it's right up there as one of the best they've done. What's the most expensive set you own if you were to sell? That's a good question. Probably. I'm looking at the ones still in boxes because they're likely to be the ones. I mean, this probably the Colosseum. If it was new in box, it'd be getting on for £1,000 now, I should think. But obviously, it's not. So I've got Ninjago City still boxed, which goes for like 700. Obviously, I've got the new Pokemon set, which is the most expensive set I've ever bought. The Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition goes for about £650, so it could be that. Yeah. I don't have any like mega expensive sets. All right, where did I get to? There we go. In Australia, you can get a ticket for jaywalking, but I haven't heard of anyone actually getting a ticket. Yeah. I don't think it's even an offence in the UK. Because I've done it in front of police cars before. So I don't think it's an offence here. Says the man with a driving licence who should know the rules of the road. But I don't think it's an offence in the UK. It's like the racing driver one only had little earpads. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. I really can't wait to put the display together. I'm going to do it as a video. You'll get to see me drilling into my wall as part of a video and getting the whole set together, and I'll probably do a little rank order and show you the collection and make a big deal of it. But at its core, it'll be a vlog of me putting up a shelf that I'll find a way to snazzy up so it works for YouTube. But it is literally going to be me putting up a shelf so that our company can pay for said shelf. I've sent you something fun. I'm intrigued, Connor. Are we talking about a text message or an email or something? Or are you outside my house with a sack of something? I'm intrigued. I don't know where my phone is. I have a text from Connor. Is it a thing to look at on stream, or is it a thing for after the stream? It's not an offence over here. I think I did a mini assignment on jaywalking when I was at uni. Dare I ask what on earth you did at uni for jaywalking to come up? When you go to some conventions and when you're at Bricktastic, you mention someone called Pav. It's Pab, Pab with a B. He's just our friend. And we met him through our podcast years ago. He was a listener. He was a podcast listener going back 10, 12 years probably, who we met at a convention, got friendly with, started going to more conventions with him. One of our co-hosts left and Pab ended up taking over, so he started doing the podcast with us every week, and we started going to more and more places with him, and yeah, we've just become pals with him over the years, to the point where we went on holiday with him a few years ago to Disneyland Paris, and he's coming with us to Florida. He basically, him and Anna can then tag team me so that between the two of them they can keep me amused, because I am a nightmare. I am genuinely an absolute nightmare, but having Anna and Pab there means neither of them have to keep me occupied for the entire 2 weeks. They can tag team me so that I don't ruin either of their holidays. That's very cool the way that goes in. I think that's him done. We just need to build the little alien chappie. Yeah, Pab's a babysitter, definitely. Law and criminology, did a module on US law. Oh, that's similar to what Anna's degree is in. I can't remember the exact terms of the exact name of Anna's degree, but it's something along those lines. She did all sorts of stuff about blood splatters and all of that. I think hers was more about crime scene investigating rather than law. But I think it came under the criminology banner. This is where we need Anna here to tell me the actual name of her degree, because I don't remember. I volunteer as tribute to tag team you. Well, if we ever have a vacancy, I'll let you know. At the moment, between Anna and Pab, they can get the job done. Yeah, Pab is my babysitter. Babysitter / carer, whatever you want to call it. Right, so this little guy, who annoyingly is not a minifigure, he absolutely should be a minifigure, but he goes in here and he's driving. He's operating the minifigure from in there. And his little hat goes back on. And that is him done. So let's get the other two back in as well. These were the 3 that we needed for the collection of upscaled minifigures. I've got the rest scattered around somewhere. Santa's over there. We've got the pirate up there. We've got the little baby astronaut out on the landing, along with the race driver and just the normal minifigure. Are there any more? If there are, I've got them. I think I do have them all. I'm pretty sure I have them all. But yeah, we will have a full display in due course. But I think they are very cool. I love the upscale minifigures. They are really, really great. I don't think I can start that collection. Yeah, I would recommend. I would recommend not getting involved unless you know what you're getting yourself into. This set was pretty expensive. The pirate is pretty expensive because you have to go to Billund to get it or pay massive reseller prices. And I guess I think the normal minifigure one is retired now as well, so it probably is an expensive thing to get into now. But yeah, I think they're really, really cool. The plan for Friday, I'm assuming I'll have finished the Pokemon stuff and the football stuff before Friday. If I've still got the football stuff to do, we'll do that on Friday. If not, we'll probably get started on the Batman wave. My word, that was loud. So we've got the 3 new Batmobiles, the Batman logo, so that's probably the job for Friday. Or maybe Winnie the Pooh. We have quite the pile of stuff to be cracking on with. What a fun time. This is the bit that's even more fun than shopping for the Lego, getting to build it all. But they are awesome. Thank you for watching tonight, boys and girls. I need to go and rest my voice because I've been recording YouTube videos since 7:30 this morning and I can feel my voice is starting to give up on me. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you had as much fun as I did. We'll see you very soon. Toodle pip. Bye bye. Big smiles. Show all your teeth.